Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I want to talk about Bitcoin on the short term, then Bitcoin on the mid term, and then Bitcoin on the long term, and then we're going to be touching on Bitcoin dominance and then also the fear and greed index as well, because that's very interesting what's happened today. You will have to excuse me. I'm pretty ill, pretty ill again, recovered from COVID, like 4 weeks ago. And yeah, I'm ill again, not good. But yeah, then we're going to be touching on some altcoins of the day that I've chosen. We're going to be doing my altcoins of the day from yesterday. As you guys know, they are Binance Coin, XRP, and Solana, baby. Then we're going to be doing my altcoins that I've chosen today, and that is 88, Theta token, and also Rune. And then also I've just seen a request from GamerGod as well. Shout out to you, bro. We're going to be doing DOT as well. It is going to be a little bit more of a chilled stream today, guys, because I've got loads of ulcers in the back of my throat and it's killing me to even speak. But yeah, I'm still here, still going. But yeah, let's go. Let's get straight into Bitcoin coming through here. As you can see here, we do have an ascending triangle coming through here, guys, and this is obviously on the 15-minute. And you guys know me. I'm not the biggest fan of trading the 15-minute, right? I'm more trading the hourly, the 4-hourly, and the daily, right, for those bigger swings, because that's I'm a swing trader, right? I'm not a scalper out here. So yeah, as you can see here, we do use the 15-minute to get a kind of gauge on what's going to happen in terms of the price for later swings that we've got in terms of the bigger term time frames. So at this point in time, we're on the 15-minute time frame, and we're looking for a breakout of this ascending triangle. At this point in time, it does look like we're going to come to the lower side of this ascending triangle. And that's going to be looking like some sort of measure move like this, right? And we can get some sort of price prediction coming through. It is looking like it's going to line up with this horizontal level of support at around this 31,813. And let's just review quickly. Let's review quickly what happened yesterday. This insane pump coming through here, as obviously from Jack and Elon on that BTC.D conference or whatever it's called, that live stream thing that they did on YouTube. So yeah, that obviously had a massive effect in the price. And if you guys were watching Doge as well, that was just going absolutely crazy, because obviously Elon speaks, crypto responds, right? That's usually what happens. So yeah, that did happen yesterday, and that's why we've seen all these insane pumps to the upside, right? And then we did see some sort of insane sell-off, just because I do think a lot of people were thinking that Elon was going to turn around and say, yeah, we're now going to accept Tesla. We're now going to accept Tesla. We're now going to accept Bitcoin for Tesla. But he didn't say that. He said the energy is not quite there yet. So that's probably why we had that big sell-off there. So that's definitely something to take into consideration in terms of why we did dump. But yeah, in terms of the live price now for Bitcoin, this is what I would say if we are going to break to the downside. I would be looking to break through this 55 moving average as well. As you can see, we have got nice big levels of support on it, which is obviously this green moving average coming through here, guys. So yeah, we do have a nice level of support on it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did actually bounce from this zone and progressed up to the top side of this ascending triangle as well. But then vice versa, guys, we are going to be looking for a break either side. So if you are going to be looking at scalping or even doing the swing trades today, I would be referencing this ascending triangle for a breakout and looking to see if you can get a kind of gauge on where the price is going to go. I mean, if you were going to trade this, for me, I'm probably not going to. You're still going to be looking at a 1% swing to the upside, and then to the downside also, you could still be looking around a near enough a 1%, 0.75% as well there. So let me have a little look at the chat quickly, because I haven't jumped on that. So shout out to GamerGod straight in there first. We got Joe Hart, we got Jeramone, good luck Chester, thank you, bro. Natalie Kellen, shout out to you, girl. And then we've got Sariga, and then we've got Shivansh. I always try and say it, bro. I always get it wrong. Antonio, mate, I hope you get better soon. Thank you very much, bro. And a big shout out to Donna as well. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream, guys. Do appreciate it. And 4 likes straight off the bat. Thank you very much. To appreciate the continued support. And I really hope I don't get ill again, because I really can't be missing streams or missing uploads or any of that stuff, because the YouTube algorithms do just screw me, right? So yeah, I can't be doing that. Yeah, let me move to the hourly time frame, because this is quite interesting, right? This is quite interesting because we were discussing yesterday this falling wedge pattern that we have coming through here. Granted, it's not like the most reliable thing in the world, but you can see we're trying to get as many touches as we can in terms of levels of support, in terms of this trend line, right? And shout out to Nikki as well, jumping in the chat. They're amazing stuff. So yeah, so as you can see, we do actually have a giant falling wedge pattern in terms of the longer term time frames coming through here, and we've actually just broken out of that. So I know quite a few people would be blindly entering longs here, but for me, I'm still waiting. I'm going to be waiting, and the reason for this is if we go to the bigger term time frames, we're still trending down pretty filthily indeed. And if we are going to be looking for any sort of long position For me, it's going to be when we're going to be breaking out this range that we've been in for quite a while, right? We've got obviously this parallel channel on the bigger term time frames, and then another parallel channel coming through here. So we're going to break out of that at the same time with a nice stick of volume, with a nice breakout on the RSI coming through here on the daily. It's going to look pretty good for a long position coming through there. So yeah, we'll get to that. So yeah, back to the 1 hour for now. So yeah, we were just talking about this. Just gonna have a drink of water. And for you guys that don't know, I'm pretty ill, so you're gonna have to bear with me. It's gonna be a little bit slower pace today. But I'm here nonetheless. Oh, just having loads of strepsils, right? Soothe the throat. So yeah, as you can see here, we are in this falling wedge pattern. If we did actually lose this when we did see that crash the other day. So yeah, if you were to get into a nice short position coming down here, you would have done it like this. Measure move to trend to top to bottom side in terms of the trend. You would have gone on this retest and you would have rode this wave all the way down. In terms of a percent for that trade, you would have been looking at around a 4% trade coming through there. And then we did see this inverted head and shoulders play out. And then after that, we did actually see the reclamation. I still need to Google that, that's a word. The reclamation of this falling wedge pattern. And from there, obviously, Elon and Jack came on the live feed, and then obviously it just started pumping like crazy. We did actually break the top side of this falling wedge pattern, and I think we might have even completed a measure move. For me personally, the OGs on the channel, you guys know that I'm very transparent about my trades and stuff. And this, I was not trading this. I did actually put in a little cheeky $20 short, just to have a bit of a laugh, to see where it would go. Like not to make any money, just to see. Do you know what I mean? Just a bit of fun in the Telegram. It was, as we were all talking live through the thing. Shout out to JP Ramirez. I think that's your name, bro. Hopefully it is. Hopefully I'm saying it right. But yeah, in terms of a measure move completion from this falling wedge pattern, it did actually get completed pretty strongly indeed. So yeah, well done to anyone who actually had the balls to actually do that, right? Because that was obviously a very volatile time in terms of no one really knew what was going to happen with the meeting coming through, whether Elon was going to turn around and say he now accepts Bitcoin for Tesla. So yeah, it was a bit of a strange time for Bitcoin yesterday, but now hopefully we can just kind of sit back. The Grayscale unlocking, I think that ends today as well. So hopefully next week it's just going to be a bit of sideways, a bit of more chart patterns coming through, and then we can get a bit more of a gauge on what's coming on. A lot less volatile, a lot less volume, please. And then we can just kind of sit back and then wait for a perfect position to actually approach to us, right? We're sick of all these insane manipulation things coming through. This is just like clean manipulation, in my opinion, right? And we can't be doing that. We cannot be doing that. I don't like that at all. That is pure grim filth. Bottom of the drain stuff coming through there. So yeah, as you can see here, we have had a bearish crossover on the hourly on the MACD here. And we're still actually converging on the MACD. We're not actually coming to an end here. We near enough did in terms of this trend actually fizzling out a bit, but no, we are actually still converging. The trend lines are actually moving further and further apart, so that could actually initiate a bit more of a downswing coming through here. Now, we do have this cycle, as I was talking about yesterday, we do actually have this cycle to think about, which we're currently pretty much sat in, right? And that's probably why we're seeing a bit of a fizzle out here. We are seeing a bit of a fizzle out here, but it is still converging, as I was just saying. So we're doing to think about some sort of reversal coming through pretty soon. Obviously, we can't think of the word. We can take into account we are going to have some spillage, right? We are going to have some spillage coming through here, so we do need to take that into account if we are going to be breaking out of this ascending triangle coming through here. And on the 15-minute, that might actually line up pretty well with this 55 moving average as well. So yeah, we could be looking at a bit of a trap coming out here, and then another pump to the upside. Not significant, but still $200, $300, $400, something like that, up to the top side of this ascending triangle for the shorter term scalpers out there. Now, if we are going to be looking at some sort of reversal coming through on the MACD, it is going to be pretty imminently, right? As I said, we are going to take into account a bit of spillage here, but yeah, at this point in time, it is pretty heavy in terms of the levels of support that we could be looking at there. Now, at this point in time, we did get to that overbought stage on the RSI coming through here for Bitcoin on the hourly. And from there, we've just kind of been trickling down, right? That's pretty expected if we are going to look at the live price here. Pretty expected, as we have seen a bit of a consolidation period coming through here. And obviously this, when we got to this overbought stage, that's obviously all this FOMO in the market, all of the Elon madness coming through yet again. So this is actually quite good what's happening here. We're actually coming down, we're fizzling out, we're chilling the F out, coming back down to the central point, ready for another move to the up or the down. Interesting stuff there. Shout out to Tom as well coming into the stream there. Nice to see you back on the stream there, Tom. And Tom, I'm pretty ill, bro, so I'm going to have to be very chill today, very, very calm. It's not going to be the same pace as usual. But yeah, nice to see you back on the stream there, bro. And 6 likes as well. You guys are absolutely killing it. I'm going to be moving to Bitcoin now on the midterm time frame, because this is very, very interesting in my opinion. We did have this falling parallel channel coming through here. You can see the levels of resistance that we have play out continuously along the top side of this zone, and then also we do have the levels of support playing out continuously along the top side of this range as well. Granted, yes, we did break this range and we did actually fall down to this level of support sat at around this 29,600 sort of zone, but no, we didn't break that. I know I saw quite a few YouTubers that blindly just went short here, but yeah, so no, they were aiming for some silly targets coming through here, but yeah, so they actually got wrecked because of the pure manipulation coming through here, and then obviously we had this Elon stuff coming through here, as I just touched on the shorter term time frames. But now, more importantly, we are back inside of this range. We're back inside of this falling parallel channel, and we're going to be waiting for some sort of position coming through. If we are going to be looking at longing the top side of this range when we do break out, as you can see, volume is trending down as well. So it is looking, oh no, you can't see that on the thing. Yeah, as you can see there, volume is trending down as well. We are looking for some sort of breakout in the volume coming through there. Oh, my throat. So you've got to basically take that into consideration there as well, guys. If we are looking for a breakout and we do get the volume at the same time as this breakout of this zone, then it's very likely that we are going to have that progression to the upside. If we are looking for some sort of measure move to the upside, I would be looking at something along the lines of this, obviously depending on where we're going to break, guys, to the upside here. And also, depending on how strong this trend's going to be, because it could be a pretty much sideways stuff, and that's obviously going to determine how steep this measure move is going to be and what sort of price target that we are going to be going for. So if we, let's just, for simplicity's sake, let's go off this the most recent uptrend for now until we do see that breakout, and we can basically change our measure move coming through there. So as you can see here, this would be the measure move to the upside. We wouldn't just be blindly longing this as soon as we break out of this zone here. We would be waiting for a nice retest or potentially a nice level of support finding on this 200 EMA there, because we know that's a pretty crucial point that we do need to get over and find the support on. As you can see, we do find Viva La Resistance coming through there off that zone, so that's another thing to take into consideration as well. Ah, my throat's so bad. Why? Oh, literally just got over COVID and now it's like, blah, you're ill again. Dreadful. But yeah, this would be the measure move to the top side here, sat at around that 7% gain. If we can get that swing for the midterm for Bitcoin, that's going to be very, very, very juicy indeed. Tropicana, Capri Sun, good stuff coming through there. Now, this is what I was talking about yesterday, guys. Oh, God. This is what I was talking about yesterday, guys. Oh, just going to have to give me a sec, guys. Just get my breath back. Let my throat chill out a little bit. Oh, I don't think I can talk and suck a strep, so I don't think that would work. But yeah, so you can see this trend cycle that we were referencing from before. God, this is dreadful. Can't tell you. Yeah, so this was the trend cycle that we were referencing before, and as I did say yesterday, it's a clear possibility that we are at the end of this trend cycle, right? We are at the end of this trend cycle, and we could see that imminent reversal coming through, and we would see a nice downtrend coming through. Take it easy, don't go too long, dude. I'm gonna try not to. I'm probably only gonna do like 45 minutes to an hour today, but I do want to get through all my altcoins and stuff. But I'm just gonna take it slow, take it nice and chill, and not overdo it. But yeah, I do appreciate that that compassion there, Tom. But yeah, so this is what we were looking for. Damn, you look bad, brother. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. It's always nice to know when you're feeling a bit ill, someone's there to tell you that you look awful. But yeah, this is the breakout that we were looking for in terms of the end of this uptrend cycle here. So as you can see, we were looking at continuous resistance from these zones. Now this cycle's actually come to an end because we've actually invalidated with this insane pump. I mean, it was pretty much Elon, but yeah, we can basically get rid of that now because that trend line's not really going to be valid for us in terms of the upside. If we are going to be looking at, we are looking at diverging right now. That as you can see, this trend is fizzling out, which is in a sense a good thing, right? It is in a sense a good thing because we do need to validate this insane pump that we have had over the last day or so. It's been pretty crazy stuff happening here for Bitcoin. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. We did pump to candle body close now around this 7%, but Bitcoin to go up 10% in literally like just over a day, right? Just over a day, right? That's just absolutely crazy. Talk much faster than you'll finish earlier. I don't think it works like that, bro. I think if I talk much faster, then I will I'll be out tomorrow. I won't be able to stream tomorrow, so I just need to take it chill. and just take it gradually, take it as it comes, and then you're going to have continuous streams from me, right? That's the plan. But yeah, I probably will take a bit of a rest this weekend. It's probably also jumping back into it so fast and doing daily streams just after recovering from COVID. That's probably something as well coming through there. I don't think it's COVID. It might be COVID again, but I really don't think it is, right? That would just be so unlucky if it is. It is the same symptom that I had at the start of my when I last had COVID, so we'll just see, right? We'll see. So yeah, as you can see here, we do have a down, this cycle coming through in terms of these downtrends, right? So we do need to take into consideration the levels of support that we are getting along these zones, right? So if we are going to see any sort of dump to the downside, right, we could be looking at a very clear bounce point on this zone. This trend cycle is not to the end, whereas that one did end there, and when we did invalidate it, right? This one we near enough did invalidate it, but we can take this as spillage, right? We can take this as a bit of slippage. So we do need to take into consideration if we do see any sort of strong downtrend play out here, we could be looking at a very nice bounce zone here, obviously referencing the live price action. That's probably going to be the lower side of this parallel channel coming through, probably sat at around that 30,399. And to be honest, guys, I would not be surprised right now if they dumped it off a cliff. And the reasoning for that is the amount of people that I've seen on Twitter and stuff, they're all flipping bullish because we've just pumped 10%. Like they're just flipping bullish like absolutely crazy. Talk like the auctioneers. I usually try and do an impression of that. Talk like an auctioneer or a commentator, but today I'm not even going to try. Right? Get me on get me next week. Hero Optimist, get me next week, and I'll do a little commentator impression for you, something like that, right? So yeah, as you can see here, this is what I was touching on is the MACD there. But yeah, you guys know, the OGs know on the channel here, we've got this this downward sloping resistance line coming through on the RSI, and the Viva La resistance is futile along this zone. You can see how it plays out continuously, guys, continuously playing out along this zone. So what does that tell you? It tells you that we need to be referencing it. We've just smashed through it. We're accounting for spillage over these lines here, over these zones here. But when we do fall below it, you can see the imminent Viva la Resistance coming through there. So if we do lose this zone on the 4-hourly here, I would expect a big dump, right? I would expect a big dump off a cliff. And that could basically correlate pretty well with this trend reversal coming through here. A whole stream next week, maybe, bro. It could correlate pretty well with a dump coming down here on in terms of this downtrend. In terms of this, it's just all the stars are aligning, right? I just can't get my words out today. Yeah, so all the stars are aligning coming through here from the MACD and also the RSI. If we lose this crucial zone, it's likely that we do see this downtrend actually play out, and that's likely that we're going to bring us down to this probably say this horizontal level to start off with, that 30,734, and maybe even a wick down if we're lucky to the lower side of this parallel channel that we've got plotted in here on the 4-hourly here. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting point to watch here on the RSI. I would be keeping your eyes on that, guys. Eyes on the prize, because you know why we're here, guys, gals, and preferred pronouns, right? You know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, guys. We're here to make money. So yeah, let me jump to Bitcoin on the long-term time frame, because I've touched on the short-term now and the mid-term. Yeah, just going to chill. It's a nice chill stream today, guys, because I'm not very well. But yeah, I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday, I think it is. The days are flying by. Yeah, Thursday it is today. So yeah, I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. And it's still insanely hot in England. Oh yes, and I forgot to apologise for the fan noise. If you can hear any fans. One was not enough yesterday, so now I have two. I have two fans doing like an air circulation around the room, so hopefully it's going to stay a bit cooler today. Hopefully, guys. But yeah, so as you can see here on the longer term time frames, this is the daily, of course. We've got this insane downtrend, right? And people are saying, no, we're still in a bull market. We're not, mate. We're clearly not. Look at this downtrend. This is literally grime at the bottom of the sink. This is dirty. This is filth. We are not in an uptrend. Well, we're in a little short-term uptrend. This is, in terms of a long-term downtrend, this is what a long-term downtrend looks like. A falling parallel channel, a falling channel inside of the channel, looking for some sort of breakout, faking it, literally just a downtrend below all major moving averages. We've got death crosses coming through. I don't know how people are still saying this is a bull market. I don't understand it. I really, really don't. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't say we're literally fully in a confirmed bear market, right? I would expect us to come down a lot lower for us to really confirm the bear market. No fan sound, only fans watching. Cool stuff there, bro. So yeah, as you can see here, Just have some more H2O. Replenish myself. Oh, goodness me. We do have a horizontal sat at the 31,570 mark, guys. Oh, so if we are going to come down, at all, that would be a pretty crucial point in terms of finding a level of support. Ideally, we want this candle. We did get a daily close. We did get a daily close above this zone. This is, I think that's probably down to Elon, though, right? That came out real good. So yeah, we need another candle body close to see any sort of progression to the upside coming through here. If we did lose this zone on the daily, I would expect us to come down even lower and test the lower side of this channel on the daily coming through here, right? So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting place to watch here if we do lose this zone. For me personally, as I was saying a minute ago, we are going to be referencing the smaller term time frames, and we've actually just dumped like a crazy amount, right? This is next level stuff coming through here for Crypto Chester on Bitcoin. Live price action. No. Rest the voice, Chester. You're gonna ruin it for the rest of the week. Well, it's only Friday, right? I'll try and stream Saturday. We'll see what's good. But yeah, as you can see, we are dumping at this point in time. We are finding a level of support coming through from this candle body close. We've obviously got a horizontal that we can actually bang on in there. I don't know why the automatic indicator's not put it in there, but yes, we do have a horizontal sat at 31,858, which at this point in time, this is a death wick candle, right? This is dreadful. This is dirty. But we are on the 15-minute, guys, so we are going to see a bit more volatile stuff coming through here. But yes, so hopefully we can get a bounce off this zone. If not, we do have a horizontal sat at the wicks at this point here, and that's going to be sat at around this 31,815 in terms of the 15-minute live price action here for Bitcoin. This would be interesting to see where we're going to bounce. If we don't bounce from there, then yeah, we could be looking at this measure move getting completed, right? And that's going to be set around this 31,795 there. Yeah, so very interesting stuff. What's happening here with Bitcoin? If we jump to the hourly, right? Let's jump to the hourly and see what's good there. Yeah, that horizontal is planning out a lot better now. So yeah, I would expect some sort of upset. Yeah, nope, support just got broke. It just happened like as I was speaking it, right? This is pretty insane dumpage. I don't really know why this is dumping right now, but it is dumping nonetheless, right? And yeah, as I was saying here, we are maybe even looking at invalidating this trend cycle to the downside here, looking like so, right? And if we are going to be referencing the midterm coming through here as well, you can see this trend is fizzling out a lot more steep, right? A lot more steeply, and we are seeing basically sort of a recovery from this insane pump to the upside, right? Because this is pretty parabolic, guys. We're not going to be climbing Everest without a rest at base camp 1. As I was just saying, we can't climb Everest without a rest at base camp 1. So this is probably why we are going to see some sort of retracement coming through here. I think that was a divergence that we did try and plot and predict from yesterday, but it didn't actually play out very well. So yeah, we can just see probably some bouncing off these major moving averages for now. I can't see it's absolutely dumping off a cliff, but if we do have a nice level of support coming through here in terms of the range of this falling channel, right? And that's going to be sat at around this 30,000 sort of zone there. As I was just saying there. Back to the long term here. If we are going to be absolutely dumping off a cliff, which we are right now, we're dumping off a cliff. We do have this horizontal to think about, right? And that's the 31,570, right? We're just falling. We're literally falling. So yeah, if we do lose that zone, we've also got this trap zone to think about as well, right? And as the guys and gals and preferred pronouns on this channel, right? We've been talking about this trap zone for quite a while, because as you can see, there's been plenty of daily wicks, daily traps coming through here, and then actually banging it back up. So a few people might have just blindly gone long here. No, sorry, blindly gone short here. If we did lose this zone, and then they would have just basically got wrecked, right? So it would have been stop out, stop out, stop out. And this is why we wait for the retest, guys. We wait for that retest to basically get the confirmation whether we can actually go short on the zone, right? Whether we can actually go short on the zone. So if we are going to be looking at any sort of short position, if we do see this dirty daily downtrend continue, right? Which, in my opinion, I think we will, right? I do think we will. Just because we've had a 10% pump for Bitcoin does not mean that we're out of the woods yet. If we were out of the woods, we would be coming up to this 34,000 zone, this 35,000 zone, and also this 35,000 near enough 36,000 zone. We would be challenging these points. We would be challenging these points in terms of a strong uptrend, right? But no. We're just trending down inside of this range. So in my opinion, I do think we are just going to trend down for a while, because we still haven't found the bottom, in my opinion, right? This is still horrible price action. There's still a lot of there's not a lot of confidence. If we jump to the fear and greed right now, yesterday we were at 10, literally 10. Ridiculous. So if you are going to, this is just an example of how many people were actually trading yesterday. It's just terrible. Nobody was really doing a lot just because it's such a scarce time right now. When you're seeing a chart like this, who wants to be jumping in? Even the big guns, even the wannabe whales in a sense, right? They don't want to be jumping into something like this because if you're trending down on a daily like so, like you don't need to be a trader or a TA analyst to really get a gauge for this. You can see clearly it's going down, right? If you're going to be looking at investing in Bitcoin, you wouldn't be investing anywhere here. You just wouldn't, right? Because it's going down. You can see it's going down. You can see you're probably going to get some lower prices. So why would you invest here? It's just not a smart business decision. So yeah, at this point in time, that's a pretty good explanation why we're so low. We're so low on the fear and greed. So at this point in time, we've come up a bit, right? We've come up a bit. Up to 21, which is still insanely low, right? I can't stress that enough. It's still insanely low for the fear and greed, guys. We want a nice healthy 30, 40, 50, that sort of area, and then we can talk about the big guns, the in a sense institutions jumping back in, right? At this point in time, it's looking pretty rough indeed for Bitcoin. 10 likes as well, guys. You're killing it. I'm pretty ill, and you guys are killing it with the 10 likes. So I do appreciate that. And it does help me out with the YouTube algorithms, showing my YouTube to more people, hopefully educating people as well there. So yeah, good stuff. Do appreciate that, guys. And yeah, God, my throat is just dreadful, right? I think it's going to come in like waves, right? So I'm going to just sail through. We're going 28 minutes now, so I'm just going to sail through, and hopefully I can get all my altcoins of the day done. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, another RSI to reference here for a resistance zone. As you can see, it's pretty strong, actually. That's really pretty bang on. I did say yesterday it's going to be a definite correlative point here for a rejection if we do see this coming through on the daily RSI. You can see how strong this trend line is. You can see how much Viva resistance is coming down from these zones, right? Continuously coming down from these zones. So you do need to take into consideration we could easily have an imminent rejection coming through here for the daily candle. I wouldn't be surprised after pumping 10% yesterday. I really wouldn't be surprised if we came all the way back down to this 31,100 and maybe even come down to test this trap zone coming through here. And with what's happening for Bitcoin at the moment, it's just so goddamn volatile. So I would expect something to happen. It's either going to be dead sideways, or we're going to see insane volatility coming through yet again, or we're going to see some insane stuff coming through this weekend, which it's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible stuff indeed. Actually, the weather in England is going to be a lot cooler this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that, where I can sit here and not sweat like crazy, right? I don't want to sit here and sweat like crazy. In terms of the Bitcoin dominance, guys, I want to reference that quickly. It's quite interesting times here for the Bitcoin dominance, because you can see we've got this level of support coming through here, correlating pretty well with the 200 EMA. If we are going to come down to that zone, hopefully we can get a bounce. If we can get a bounce from that zone, then obviously it's going to be pulling the altcoins down, right? At this point in time, we are seeing a dump, right? We're seeing a dump on the Bitcoin dominance, which means people are moving their money from Bitcoin back into the altcoins, which is good stuff. Where do you need to go from YouTube? Algorithms are ridiculous. Algorithms are ridiculous, Bruno. They're very annoying. Like, oh, here comes a yawn. I had COVID, didn't I? And I didn't upload for like a week, and then they basically cut my views in half. Didn't show me, because they basically show you to new viewers and stuff like that. So they didn't do that, and I basically just got screwed from YouTube, right? So yeah, very annoying stuff. Whereas if you upload every day continuously for like a year, then they show you to 10 times more people, right? So yeah, that's pretty much how YouTube works. It's a bit annoying, really, but it is what it is. But you can't blame yourself for being ill, and you've got to rest. Otherwise, you're going to end up having more days off, right? So you've got to be sensible for that. And that's why I'm trying to tame my voice right now, because obviously not that well today. So yeah, hopefully we can get a bounce point from this zone. If we do see that continuation to the downside, I would expect another bounce from this from the lower side of this this falling wedge pattern, right? I would expect a bounce from this zone to the top side, and that's obviously going to mean that the altcoins are going to take a hit if we do bounce. When we do bounce, the altcoins will take a hit. So just be referencing this, guys, for a potential bounce zone coming through there. If we do take a hit, altcoins will take a hit indeed. So yeah, that's pretty much the Bitcoin dominance summed up, and the fear and greed index, and a bit of the old Bitcoin coming through here on the daily, right? If we zoom out a bit, let me jump to the weekly and see what's good there, because we are coming to the end of the week there. And I think a lot of us were saying if we are going to be breaking this lower low point set at around this 28,800, this was sort of the target that everyone was looking for, 28,800. If we were going to set a lower low coming through here, then it would have looked a lot more bearish indeed. But at the end of the day, this is a higher low. It is a bullish pattern. It doesn't look very bullish in the grand scheme of things, right? In the grand scheme of this trend. And as you can see here, we did set high lows continuously, and yes, we did start invalidating them continuously as well. So yeah, it's a very undecided zone, whether this is going to basically play out and whether we are going to actually come down a lot lower than this. But if we are, I would be looking, if we do break this 28,800 zone, if we do break that, set a lower low from there, then yeah, it's going to be pretty rough stuff indeed, guys. Very rough indeed. But yeah, it's going to be lower low, lower low, lower low if we do break that. So yeah, very bearish indeed if that does happen, right? Start a website and stream, use YouTube to advertise. Interesting concept there, bro. I'm building an academy at the moment for the newbies that want to start trading and stuff. So yeah, that's I'll be doing all that stuff later on. But for now, I just want to kind of focus on streaming and get my confidence up with streaming, right? Because I've only been really been doing it for like 2 months. I've really been streaming for like 2 months, and I never really knew how hard it would be to jump on camera and actually talk your mind about something. It's a lot harder than people think. And like before my streams before, I'd be sat there like really nervous and stuff, and it's taken a lot while to get over that and stuff. I'm still nervous before the streams and stuff because it's like I'm talking to an audience, right? So yes, there's a few things to get over. So I'm going to get over that stuff, and then I'm going to be doing the more business side of Crypto Chester. But at this point in time, I'm just here to educate people for free. That's what I like doing, right? And my guys in the Telegram group, you all know that as well. We do have a good time in there as well. So guys, if you do want to join that, if you are a new trader, that is the place to be. Safe space for asking questions and all that stuff. We've got great professional traders in there as well. So yeah, in terms of Bitcoin coming through on the monthly here, as you can see, we did have this these six for you guys. It's probably green, right? It's probably green. So green candles in a row there, unlike anything we've ever seen for Bitcoin. And this is why we're having this insane reversal coming through here. I mean, in terms of Bitcoin on the monthly here, I'm bullish, right? I'm bullish. The reasoning for this is you've got an insane uptrend, you've got an Everest climb there, you're going to have a retracement, you need to come back down, get some air. If you are going to flip black bullish again, you could easily do that. You could easily do that curl over, because that is what we call a healthy uptrend, right? It's as simple as that, right? That's what we call a healthy uptrend when we see this retracement like so. So we could even curl over at this zone and then see some sort of progression to the upside from there. Obviously, probably nowhere near 160k, but yeah, just for example's sake, this is something that could happen. So yeah, I'm still bullish on I'm still bullish on the monthly, and still insanely bullish for Bitcoin. But in terms of the daily right now, you can see how dirty this downtrend does look. You can't blame anyone for being bearish right now. And as I said before, if we were going to be looking at breaking these zones to the upside, then yeah, it would have been absolutely amazing to see us actually come and break these lower high points coming through here at 34,000, 35,000, 36,000. But no, we haven't seen that at all. We've just seen Viva La Resistance play out continuously, right? Let's bring up the rounded blue box zone and see what's good coming through there. And yeah, we've actually broke to the top side of this rounded blue box zone, which is very interesting indeed, because we were looking for some sort of daily teaching makes you learn more. Very true, actually. Yeah, it does make you learn more. Like, especially when the audience suggests things as well, and I don't actually know what they mean. When I don't actually know what they mean, I write it down and I do some research as well, because everyone's got different trading strategies. Everyone's got different trading techniques, right? So I'm suggesting things and I'm like, oh, I don't actually know what that is. Let me actually do some research on that. And it does actually help massively, and is broadening my my trading ability as well. Sometimes too much information can be too much, right? So I'll just say that, right? When you're referencing like 10 indicators and stuff, they're like, that's saying that, that's saying that, that's saying that. And it's like, do I really need all this information? Maybe I should just really dumb it back down to basics and then go from there. Because I see quite a few YouTubers doing that as well. And they're like, the thing that I learn about trading, don't use 50 different indicators, just use like 2 or 3 and then trade like that. That's the easiest and simplest way. But yeah, it's good to obviously it's good to know to keep learning stuff, and there's thousands of indicators out there, guys. So you're never really going to know it all. You're going to keep learning continuously. My throat's actually feeling all right. Good stuff. Dingo, yeah, it's tough. You're killing it, dude. Thanks, man. Do appreciate that, man. Tom says, you seem way more relaxed, dude. Yeah, thanks, bro. Remember when I first started, I was like, and this is going to do that, and this is going to do that. I was going absolutely crazy. I'm going to relax the voice, but yeah, I was just going a bit mad, right? So yeah, shout out to you, Dingo, and Ajira, Bruno, and Restless as well. Thank you ever so much for tuning into the stream here today on this fine Thursday morning. Yeah, in terms of this rounded blue box zone, this linear regressional growth curve from the start of Bitcoin, I will be doing a video to basically describe this and how it works. So I'm not really going to touch on it on the stream at this point in time. But yeah, I would, if we are looking for a bounce point for Bitcoin, it would be potentially sat at this top of this zone here, around this 31,000 sort of area, and that does correlate pretty well with this falling parallel channel coming through there as well, right? So this would be a point to watch there. If we are going to get a candle body close just above that, then we could be looking for some sort of potential position to the upside from there. Now, jinxed it, my throat's hurting again. I need Monster Munch. Monster Munch crisps, hey? They're pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting point to watch here for the blue box zone. So yeah, I would be waiting for some sort of candle body close to the upside if we are going to be looking at any sort of position from there. And as I was just saying a second ago, guys, obviously we've seen insane pumps to the upside, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we did just consolidate for a few days or so, because we've just seen insane manipulation. Literally, this inverted head and shoulders that we did see on the shorter term time frames here. So I thought you could hear something outside. The shorter term time frames is inverted head and shoulders that we had, this pattern that we had coming through here. You can see this is clean manipulation to the top side and the bottom side, just liquidating as many people as possible from the longs and short positions coming through there. So yeah, interesting. You need Monster Munch, lol. Does Monster Monster Munch help illness, Donna? Does it? I've just been doing lem sip. I'm gonna have some honey and lemon later, and hopefully that's gonna sort me right out. I've got this this honey. It costs, so it's from New Zealand. It's the really expensive honey. Apparently it's really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out. Yeah, so let me jump to my altcoins of the day today. I'm gonna do altcoins of the day from yesterday actually, because we were looking for some sort of short position coming through for Binance Coin here, and the reasoning for this is we did have a nice trap zone coming through here. There's a pretty big trap zone coming through, and also another trap zone coming through there, right? So let me get rid of them for now, so it just it's a bit more easier for you guys to see from a presentation sort of I can't think of the word, right? Yes, but when you teach, you have to break it down in points, which puts you in a focused place. Love this channel. Sweet, man. Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does, bro. It does help me out massively as well. And the good thing is, right, I'll go live, I'll do my stream, I'll look at loads of altcoins that you guys are saying, and I'll be flagging them all on my watch list as I go, like, yeah, that's a potential trade for today. That's a potential trade for today. And once I'm done with the stream, I'll go back through all the altcoins and be like, right, okay, yeah, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. So basically, I do my TA live with you instead of doing it myself. It's a lot more fun that way, in my opinion. I do really enjoy these streams, and that's why I do it, because I'm a big believer in, if you don't enjoy your job, then leave. It's as simple as that. You shouldn't be working. You shouldn't be working Monday to Friday in a job you don't like, because effectively that's working 70% of your life. Working for 70% of your life in something that you hate. Why would you want to do that? Why would you waste 70? You'd be unhappy for 70% of your life. What's going on? But yeah. Anyway, back to BNB right now. This was the measure move to the downside, as you can see here. So this was the short position that we would have been looking for on this retest zone here. Obviously, we didn't get that. Granted, it's not the end of the world, but this is why we do wait for that retest coming through there. So yeah, Googling Monster Munch. It's this type of crisps, I think. What do you think about Clover Finances, Robin? I'll jump to CLV for you there. Just to do a little TA on the chart. I know it's very, very new indeed. I did look at it a few days ago. I don't really know what's happening, so I do want to see what's happening going through there. But yeah, I will have a look. I don't really know the fundamentals of Clover Finance. Robin, if you do know the fundamentals of Clover Finance, bang it in the chat there, because it's going to help out a few people. Because obviously I don't know, and it's going to educate me as well. So yeah, I will touch on Clover Finance. And guys, you have to excuse me, I'm pretty ill today, so the energy's not there for you guys that are just tuning in there. We are sitting at 20 likes, so you're absolutely killing it, guys. So I do appreciate that massively. In terms of Binance Coin right now, guys, we are looking obviously at this parallel channel. We did lose it to this zone. We were waiting for this retest for a nice short position. We would have been going for around 11% gain there if we did see that reversal coming through. But no, unfortunately, we all know what happened. Elon jumped on a live stream. Elon jumped on that what's it called? The BTC.D. He jumped on the BTC.D live stream, and obviously we saw that obviously pumped the price up pretty considerably for Bitcoin, which obviously dragged up a lot of the altcoins as well. Which meaning invalidating a lot of short positions that we were looking for, which sucks. And that's probably going to be quite the trend across a lot of the altcoins coming through there. So we got shout out to Toy Wolf as well. Innovation. Not sure. Hannah B, tried to drink some lemon tea with honey. I don't know if it helps with your throat, but it tastes good. Yeah, I do like lemon tea with honey. It's good stuff. Nathan, hello, bro. Chester, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Illustri, get well soon. Thank you very much. You see the energy's not quite here but I'm here nonetheless, right? I don't want to overdo it, and then not be able to stream tomorrow and basically conk out for next week. We're not doing that. I'm not having a week off again. It's not happening. I'm just gonna take it nice and chill, take it nice and slow, and continuously banging out content, right? Because I love this. I hate staying in bed. It drives me at the wall. So yeah, this was the short position that we were looking for from the other day, from yesterday's altcoin of the day. And this is something that we were basically going to take into consideration. But as I just said, we didn't, right? It obviously got invalidated, and we've seen pumps to the upside, and we've seen the reclaim of this this falling channel, right? So now basically it is valid again, right? It is valid again for a breakout. So it's definitely a point to watch. And if we are going to be looking at a correlative bounce point there, we could be looking at a nice retest coming through here. If I get rid of this zone for now, so it's a bit more visually appealing for you guys, as you can see here, we do have a bit of a channel, a little bit of a broadening wedge, I must say, but it's going to act as resistance nonetheless, right? It's going to act as a resistance nonetheless from this zone, probably down to this zone around here, around this 294. So yeah, it is a potential short position, because at the end of the day, right, we did break it to the downside, and this is going to be a retest, right? This is going to be a retest of this zone, of the lower side of this broadening wedge here. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see if we do get rejected from here, and it is going to be a potential position to look out for there. Obviously, guys, nothing I say is financial advice. It's just my opinion on what I think is going to happen, right? So yeah, as you can see here, we are going to be looking for around that 2.6%, and that does correlate pretty well with the 55 moving average coming through here. But obviously, at this point in time, we do need to find that support. We do need to get up to this sort of 300 sort of level coming through there. Jack Daniels, honey and lemon. Yeah, I've actually I did that a few nights, well, not a few nights ago. When I had COVID, I was having honey, lemon, a shot of this 12-year-old whiskey in there as well. I was just sipping it before bed, like, oh, I feel awful. But yeah, pulled through hard. So yeah, I'm gonna jump to XRP now. Actually, no, I'm going to jump to BNB quickly again, just because I did see on the RSI there we have near enough invalidated this trend cycle coming through. Too much spillage to take into account there, so we're going to be deleting that. We are actually diverging on the MACD here. We're not converging. So that basically means that this uptrend is coming to an end at this point in time if we do get this candlestick close around this sort of zone here. So yeah, I would be watching this 4-hourly pretty tightly there before we are going to be looking at any sort of short position. Now, at this point in time, we do have this downward sloping resistance line on the RSI that we can be referencing, right? We can be referencing, and you know why? Because we're on the lower side of this zone, right? We're on the lower side of this zone now. So in terms of percent, in terms of finding a level of support here, in terms of not finding that resistance, right? We've got a lot more percent of finding, in terms of percentages, we've got a lot more percentages, of finding a level of support here, not resistance, because we're actually now on the lower side of this RSI, and that's going to be probably around 80% support, and probably a 20% resistance coming through there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what's going on there. So yeah, definitely a point to reference there if we are going to be looking at some sort of bounce point and then progression to the upside from there, guys. So that's pretty much Binance Coin summed up in terms of what I think was going to happen yesterday. But yeah, we didn't actually plan out, no short position there to see. So yeah, as you can see here, XRP is a very interesting one as well, right? So we'll jump to the daily for XRP quickly. I did want to touch on this very quickly indeed. Let me just see what's happening in the chat. Bored at work once, emailed Monster Munch UK to ask them if the crisps are monster hands or monster feet. They got back to me within an hour, confirming they are monster paws. That's brilliant, Tom. You must have been really bored at work, bro. Oh, I did go to the gym yesterday as well, and like I did an ab workout, so I can't really sit up properly as well. So yeah, XRP is actually famous. It's famous for long-term chart patterns, and I'm going to demonstrate this now. As you can see here, we were looking at this, obviously previous price action here, guys. We were looking at this symmetrical triangle for a long time. This is obviously the daily here, guys. We were looking at the symmetrical triangle for a very long time, and we were hoping for some sort of breakout coming through, and we did see that breakout. We saw the measure move completion to the downside. Very big percentages made there for XRP. But yeah, this is why I want to stress this point across now, and the reasoning for this is we are in this giant falling wedge to the downside, right? Giant falling wedge to the downside, and as I said a minute ago, XRP is pretty famous for these chart patterns, right? Now, we did break this to the top side. We broke the falling wedge to the top side, and then we basically started to form a parallel channel. Yeah, I'd say parallel channel to the downside here, falling channel to the downside, which we've come back in and we're sat in, right? So at this point in time for XRP, we are currently looking for a healthy retest of this falling wedge on the daily chart here. If we can get that, that's going to be very nice for a potential long position to the upside. I mean, personally, I wouldn't be just blindly longing this. One, we got a little death cross coming through here on the daily, and also we do have quite a lot of resistance coming through here. So I would be looking to get over that. But the measure move itself, right? The measure move itself is going to be bringing us, if we go from the previous uptrend in that chart pattern, is going to be bringing us up to this 67 cent sort of zone there. So yeah, if we can get a nice healthy move outside of this falling channel coming through here, which we're currently back in now, then we could be looking at a nice long position to the upside here. I would be looking at clearing this horizontal at $62 there, and also this 21 moving average coming through on the daily, right? So yeah, interesting stuff happening there for XRP, and that's why it basically claimed my altcoin of the day from yesterday. I think it got it from actually last week as well. It's just still valid, right? It's still very valid and still something that we could definitely profit from there, guys. Yeah, Chester, I won something on Hank's feed. So excited now, figuring out how to claim it. Oh, cool stuff, man. cool stuff, man. Lol, Hammy. Yeah. Oh, so you won? You probably won the WOD machine, right? Which is this indicator, this God mode indicator, right? It's absolutely unreal, right? It's just brilliant stuff. I need to actually add the volume weighted ATR bands. I don't know why they're not on at the moment. But yeah, there's loads of settings for that, bro. If you need a helping hand at all in navigating around it, just drop me a message on Telegram. Obviously I'm ill, so I'm not going to be doing that much today. So yeah, I can just message you back, and I can basically walk you through it if you need, because I know it can be quite confusing at times, right? But obviously Hammy says don't be trading it if you're not a professional trader, because you can lose money with it. It's as simple as that. Use it as use your test account and just practice with it, because if you've obviously got the free stuff coming through there. I reckon it's the gym you're getting ill from. You had been there last time. Yeah, that's what my mum said as well, Donna. She said every time you go into that gym, you're just coming down with some illness. I'm like, yeah, potentially, great. I love the gym. Love it. Keeps me healthy. It's like, well, I think it keeps me healthy, but no, I actually get ill from there apparently. So we do go hot tub, sauna, and steam room and all that stuff. So might have something to do with that. But yeah, they're pretty COVID safe, right? They're pretty COVID safe. But yeah, so that's pretty much XRP summed up in terms of what could happen now. I would be looking to get over this 55 on the 4 hourly in terms of the shorter term time frame, and that's going to be this 58 cents there. Yes, LR, join the Telegram group if you're not in it already, and yeah, message me on Telegram, and I will walk you through the WOD machine if you've got any questions and stuff like that. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all, because you know why I'm here, guys? I'm here to help you, and I'm here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? Obviously a lot chill now on this stream. Just gonna have some more H2O. H2O as I go, and nice 28 likes, guys. You're killing it. So now my altcoin of the day from yesterday, another one was Solana, and this is looking pretty juicy, pretty Tropicana coming through here. You can see we've got a bit of a broadening wedge, right? This is just this trend to the downside here. That's pretty much confirming that, right? We've got a bit of a broadening wedge, and you guys, the OGs on the channel here, you know how I feel about broadening wedges. I do not like them. I hate them. I'm not a fan. I do not like them at all. But sometimes they can, I don't know where my eyes went, sometimes they can be profitable, right? I'm in the Telegram group. Okay, brilliant, Ella. Yeah, drop me a message, a personal message, and I'll walk you through it there. So yeah, as you can see here, we are looking at breaking out of this broadening wedge to the top side. We are looking at some sort of measure move like this, right? Obviously previous trend to previous trend, right? So we are going to be looking at some sort of move to the upside here for Solana, hopefully. And this is why we're going to wait for this retest, guys. We're going to wait for us to come down a bit, see a bit of a retest coming through, and then we could be looking at the momentum, see whether we can be looking at a nice breakout to the top side. Now, if we are going to be looking at that, guys, it's going to be pretty... There's going to be orange juice here. We're going to be getting orange juice, pineapple juice, mango juice. It's a juicy 15.89% there. Very nice indeed. I would be taking profit all the way up. And that's in terms of doing that, I would be taking profit at this horizontal around this 5%, probably around 50% of my profit there, because it's very easy to see a reversal from one of these horizontals, as you can see here, guys. So yeah, I would be taking probably 50% of my profit at 5% there, and then seeing the support that we are going to gauge from that. If we are going to see some sort of reversal, then yeah, look, it's not the end of the world. We've still taken 50% profit. Then we're going to take our entry. Sorry, then we're going to take our stop loss below all the major moving averages here. Then we're going to be moving that to our entry point, right? So our stop loss is going to be down here. If we do get stopped out, it's going to be a profitable trade at the end of the day. It's as simple as that, right? It's going to be a 50% gain. Yes, granted, only half the equity that we have put in. But if we do find a level of support and we do see that progression to the upside continue, correlating pretty well with the 200 EMA, then it's going to be very, very juicy and he said girthy. That's my brother's word. But yeah, so it's going to be very juicy, and Tropicana is going to come through and give us good taste on the taste buds. And apologies if you can hear building work happening outside. I do have the windows open. I might go and close that Let me know if you can hear it in the chat, guys. So I do apologize for that. Obviously, you are putting up with the fans in my office as well. So yeah, the altcoins that I have chosen today. So that's pretty. Yeah, sorry, that's pretty much Solana covered. Hopefully, we can get a nice move to the upside here. Yeah, this trend cycle is pretty much over. You can see this this level of yeah, I'm gonna go shut the window, right? Just give me a sec, guys. It's obviously pretty loud. I'm back. Yeah, hopefully you guys couldn't hear that, but yeah, just to be sure, because it did sound like it was getting closer. Why not like broadening wedges? I just don't feel. I feel you know the reason why, right? The reason why. I usually do wedges and stuff like. Let me just find a wedge, right? Let me find a wedge. So yeah, this wedge on Bitcoin, right? This is quite a good example actually. It's wedge on Bitcoin. We do a measure move from the shorter point of the trend here at the end of the move, right? At the end of the move, we bring that up like that, and it's a lot less greedy measure move, right? A lot less greedy the measure move is, but with a broadening wedge coming through here, you've got to do basically a greedier measure move, and the chance of the greedier measure move playing out is a lot less likely, but it is down this sort of zone, and it just feels a bit wrong doing a measure move. Obviously, we'll go from the most previous uptrend doing this like this, and then bringing this down like that, right? It just doesn't feel right. It's too far away to reference. So yeah, I would be. That's the reason why I'm not really the biggest fan of broadening wedges, right? And I haven't really seen that many play out, but a few none the least, right? And obviously we've got a nice level of support on enough to basically long it, right, and take profit all the way up. And that's why we take profit all the way up, so we don't get trapped out from something not completing that measure move all the way up, right? So that's why we're going to be taking a juicy amount of profit, as you can see there. So yeah, Solana's definitely one to watch today, guys. If we are going to see any sort of progression, remove to the upside, I will be looking at a long position coming through. I need to chill out again there. I need to chill out. My voice is killing me. I want to be able to stream tomorrow. So yeah. Anyway, my altcoins of the day today, guys. My altcoins of the day I have chosen to showcase to you guys. Amazing altcoins of the day. First one is ADA. ADA, baby. We got ADA coming through. ADA, baby. ADA coming through. I did want to talk about this TA I did on it this morning, actually, because as you can see this insane descending triangle. It's huge. It's pretty goddamn big, if I must say. It's pretty big, right? And now we did lose it to the downside. We've got this trap zone coming through, as you can see. These wicks coming down on the, obviously, guys, this is the daily. So you can see the buyback power that we are seeing for ADA on the daily. Pretty common in terms of this crypto crash coming through here. A couple of crypto crashes coming through there. But you can see the buyback for ADA, which is not surprising because I'm very bullish on ADA in terms of the 5-year run, in terms of the 5-year hodl. And if you don't know about ADA in terms of the research there, have a little look at Cardano Africa on YouTube, because we're going to see some stuff happening there, right? Obviously, we are in the sort of test phase still, but yeah, we should see some stuff happening, right? Now, if we are going to actually break to the downside here for ADA, we are going to have to lose this trap zone. Oh, yawning. We are going to have to use this trap zone coming through here at around this $1 sort of zone. If we lose this $1 zone, then we could be looking at progression to the downside in terms of a measure move on the daily. We could be looking at something along the lines of this. That's going to be bringing the price down a heck of a lot lower than that. And that's going to be around that 82 cents there. We're going to be getting to around there for ADA. As you can see, we do have a pretty juicy level of support coming through there. So that's probably worth actually plotting in. Yeah, we'll probably plot it in something like that, around that 81. Near enough 82 there. And shout out to Taran. Is it Taran? Yeah, Taran there as well. And also shout out to Tasman as well. Good to see you back on the stream there, guys. I do appreciate you out here. And good morning to you there, sir. How are we looking? How are we looking, bro? We're looking very, very manipulated and very, very scared. No, I'm going to do a summary on Bitcoin once I've done my altcoins of the day. And first things first, my altcoin of the day today was ADA. And the reasoning for this is, as you can see, pretty big TA coming through here for the daily. So if we can profit from a swing like this, we're going to be looking at literally a 19% gain there for ADA. Obviously, guys, this is not going to be happening overnight. It's not going to be happening overnight. It's going to be a very long trade. It's going to be literally like probably a few weeks for something like this to play out. But at the end of the day, if our prediction is correct, we're going to be looking at 19%. And obviously, we are going to be taking profit along the way, primarily at a wick like this, right? That's obviously going to act as a level of support in terms of a horizontal. So we would be taking a pretty juicy amount of profit at this 92 cents. The reason why we do this, guys, is if we do see a reversal come through, we've already taken a massive lump of profit and we're good. It's a profitable trade at the end of the day, right? We're not just going to come back up and get stopped out and get wrecked, right? We're not about that, because you know why we're here, guys? We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? Let me jump down to the smaller term time frames and get some sort of explanation coming through here, because I know I did do a bit of a symmetrical triangle, I do believe. Yeah, symmetrical triangle coming through here. A bullish pennant flag, actually. Bullish pennant flag coming through here, so it does look like we are going to see a bit more bullish momentum. So I would be looking for some sort of break coming through here. And we are on the hourly, so I would be inclined to do a measure move like that. And that does bring us up near enough at this volume weighted ATR. And obviously, depending on where we're going to break along this pennant flag in terms of this symmetrical triangle sort of pattern coming through here, we're going to be looking at around that $1.23 there for ADA. Can we see BTC going down today? Potentially, man. Potentially. Let me oh, we've actually pumped up a little bit. That's quite nice to see. As I said, I would be looking for a reversal, sat at around this $33,000 if we can get to that zone, and we don't see the reversal playing out now. If we see the reversal playing out now, which we can see here on the daily for BTC, I said I would touch on this a minute ago. We're touching this horizontal level of resistance, this downward sloping resistance line coming through on the daily here. We're looking at imminent reversals coming through here for the daily. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we did come down a bit lower. But yeah, we need to watch this for a break. If we break to the top side here, then we're going to be going up, guys. We're going to be going up. So yeah, I will be touching on BTC very shortly there, Ethan. But I thought I'd give you a little. I thought I'd like sprinkle the carrot in there, just to I don't know. But yeah, a little bit for BTC there. I will be touching on it once I've done my altcoins of the day, and I'm doing ADA at this point in time. Then I'm going to do Theta token and then Rune, and then I'm going to do BTC, and then I've got DOT, and then I've got Clover Finance to do as well. And actually, I want to have a look at ICP, right? I want to have a look at ICP because their technology is top notch, and obviously we're not ready for it, and that's why we've seen it go down pretty rapidly, right? We've seen it go down pretty rapidly, but yeah, hopefully we can get some sort of reversal coming through there for ICP, and I haven't actually looked at it for quite a while, so I do want to have a look at that. I touched on it the other day, and we did see a reversal, but then we've just had that continuation to the downside, so yeah, that's going to be one to watch for the future, because it is literally going to be the new internet, in my opinion, right? But yeah, do some research on that. It's pretty good stuff, right? Close the windows, and this room is just heating up. I can feel it. It's just dreadful. So yeah, as you can see, if we are going to be profiting from this long position here for ADA, it's going to be around a nice 5.65%. It could be something to definitely look at for the future here, guys. Probably imminent future, because we are on the hourly as well. Oh god. So yeah, if we can get a break to the top side here, it's going to look pretty good. I would be waiting to get over this trap zone that we've got coming through here. Couple of them playing out like so. So yeah, we are going to be referencing that pretty heavily, and also we do have this 200 EMA coming through as well, so if we can get over that as well, it's going to correlate for a very nice juicy breakout. And obviously we do have this bullish pennant flag pattern coming through as well, and that's a bullish pattern, right? So I can't really stress that anymore. Yeah, in terms of what's happening in terms of this downtrend right now, we are actually converging, right? We're converging on the MACD. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We are on the hourly, so yeah, these trends are going to be up and down pretty crazy. But yeah, if we do break to the downside of this bullish pennant flag, I know it's not as likely, but it can still happen, right? I'm not saying it's not going to happen. We do have this pretty big horizontal coming through from this giant descending triangle, right? We've got this horizontal coming through here. So that's obviously going to act as a pretty huge level of support there. Pretty huge level of support, which is going to be sat at around this $1.15 there. So I would expect, if we are going to come down here, I would expect to basically fake it. It's going to be a bit of a fake here, and we're going to bounce from there and potentially progress up further. Probably stopping out a load of people who are thinking about going long here. I'm probably putting a stop loss around this sort of zone here below the 21 moving average, maybe even wicking down below this zone. As you can see, we did do this here on the hourly, and then seeing that progression to the upside from there. So yeah, interesting place to watch is ADA today, and that's why I did choose it as one of my altcoins of the day, right? And so yeah, I do like to showcase altcoins of the day with interesting TA. Altcoins of the day with interesting TA. So yeah, interesting stuff. Do you see 28k the bottom for BTC? Unfortunately, Ethan, I don't, bro, and I will get to that shortly. But yeah, I don't see 28 being the bottom. I do see 28,800 being a very good support, and we could bounce from there fairly easily. But I seriously think like this downtrend is just. We're coming right down, bro, at least to 25, 26 in my opinion, right? We've got a long way to go, unless we see imminent reversals. But I mean, at the end of the day, right, it's going to be great if we see imminent reversals, because one, it's going to bring all the altcoins up, it's going to bring all the hodls back up, it's going to bring Bitcoin up, and it's going to be very good for our portfolios and stuff like that. But at this point in time, this is a filthy downtrend, right? This is a filthy downtrend. We're not seeing any sort. What is happening here? We're not seeing any sort of progression to the upside. We're not invalidating any lower highs. People are just turning bullish because they've seen a nice 10% 10% rise in Bitcoin, whereas literally just look at it on the daily, it's still going down. We're still trending now. We're not really seeing any bullish momentum, not really invalidating any lower highs, and we're setting lower lows in terms of the longer terms, right? So yeah, it's still looking awful. It's still looking awful. I Simply Am always comes in and promotes a bit of VeChain. I do see you, bro. I see you every time promoting your VeChain. Your VeChain. I do think VeChain's actually going to come down, mate. No, to be fair, you've got some very good partners in VeChain. So I do think VeChain is going to be there for the long haul. It's going to survive the bear market when it does come into fruition there. Yeah, in terms of my next altcoin of the day, it is going to be Theta token. Theta token, and the reasoning for this is we do have, I'm trying to chill out, my throat's killing me now. So yeah, as you can see, we do have this falling price channel, as you can see, pretty parallel, pretty falling. We've got levels of resistance to the top side, continuously coming down, and also we've got levels of support in terms of this trend line continuously holding us up, right? Granted, we did have a little fake out period coming through here, but that's expected. With the manipulation of Bitcoin coming through there, you're going to have it on the altcoins. And yeah, we did see that, obviously, the imminent reversal coming through, and this obviously happening yesterday there, because if Bitcoin gets pumped like that, we're obviously going to see some sort of pumpage coming through for the altcoins as well. Now, in terms of this, is why I did want to talk about this today, because in terms of a nice measure move coming out of this channel, that was pretty much spot on. Completion of the measure move, completion of the trade, very, very juicy stuff indeed. Very nice. In terms of percent for that trade, around a 9% gain there. I wash my hands with it. Very, very good stuff indeed. I don't know if that's the right analogy, but yeah, very, very good stuff indeed for Theta token. In terms of what's happening right now for Theta token, we have actually broke out of that channel. We could be looking at some sort of new chart pattern coming through. I mean, I would be inclined to probably do something along the lines of this. As you can see, this is a pretty crucial level of support coming through there. We did quite miss the boat there coming through. So yeah, I would be looking at some sort of symmetrical triangle playing out. I'd probably do it like that, right? And take this bit into account for it. Just a little bit of juicy spillage there. And yeah, I would be saying a nice symmetrical triangle is looking at playing out here. And we'll see basically if we can get a measure move coming out of that zone. Because as you can see, we're above all major moving averages here. It's another bullish pennant chart pattern coming through. Probably going to be coming through quite a lot on a lot of the time frames coming through here. I love VET holding for at least 5 years. I see a bright future in its fundamentals. Yeah, I do agree, man. VET is going to do very well in the future, right? 33 likes. You guys out here, I'm ill as anything, and you guys are actually smashing the like button, so I do appreciate that massively. And I will be back to game again next week, hopefully. And literally, for you guys that don't know, I had COVID like 4 weeks ago, and I was out of action for like a few weeks, and now I'm back. It's like, right, we're gonna make you ill again. Sick of it. Yeah, no. Then I lost my voice for the football. That was dreadful. It didn't come home. And then now I'm getting ulcers on the back of my throat again, which was my first symptom of COVID last time. So hopefully I don't have it again. If I do, then that is weak. That is literally weak. I'm not happy about that if I do. But yeah, anyway, Theta token. This is why it's claimed my altcoin of the day. We've got a symmetrical triangle coming out. We could be profiting from this on the 1 hourly time frame if we can get a nice solid move out of here. If we can see that, obviously we've got a bullish chart pattern coming through here. Nice consolidation here. This is what we need to basically reference this Mount Everest climb, this parabolicness coming through there. We need to reference that, and this is what we're doing. So yeah, if we can get a nice breakout, it's going to look pretty juicy indeed. We could be looking at near enough a 3.5% gain there. Obviously, we're going to be taking profit at all the horizontals all the way up. We got one there, and also another 200 EMA coming through there. So yeah, I would be taking profit all the way up, and not. In a sense, if we do see that reversal, I would be closing the trade, because at the end of the day, we're still gaining if we are profiting from these zones, right? So yeah, interesting stuff. Morning to you, Carl Kane. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm pretty ill, man. I'm pretty ill. I've got ulcers on the back of my throat like I did before when I had the old coronavirus. So yeah, hopefully I don't have it again. But yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Knowing my luck, right? I had. They think it was Delta variant before that I had. So I had Delta variant before, right? And I've gone out and just picked up another strain. How dead would that? That'd be crazy in literally the space of like 2 months to have COVID twice, 2 different strains. I think I might be like one of the first. that'd be mad. But yeah, everyone's like, get the vaccine. No thanks, I'm cool. Human rights. I believe in human rights anyway. So yeah, so as you can see here, 2.69% coming through there if we do break to the downside, right? Obviously, we do have this 55 moving average coming up as well, so that's going to be acting as a nice crucial level of support, and vice versa with this same sort of scenario with this price action channel. So yeah, short's not looking as hot here, and obviously we've got a bullish chart pattern, a bullish pennant flag coming through here. So yeah, it's not looking so hot. So I would be looking at. Sorry, a short's not looking so hot, so I would be looking at a long position none the least, right? But with that being said, guys, if Bitcoin is going to tumble off a cliff, right? If Bitcoin is going to tumble off a cliff, then obviously a lot of the other altcoins will follow suit, right? It's just how it works with crypto. It's just how it works. Now, going on to my altcoin of the day. My altcoin of the day today as well, it's Rune. Rune has claimed it. Rune has claimed it. The reasoning for this is obviously on the hourly chart. If I jump to the 4 hourly and see what's good. See what's good. Yeah, we are in this huge channel, this huge parallel channel to the downside, right? It's probably going to be better on the daily, actually. Going to be better on the daily, yeah. As you can see here, crucial levels of Viva La resistance playing out. The next top side of that would be this zone here, and that's going to be sat at around this at $5.59 there. So yeah, that's going to be a crucial point to watch there. If we can get up there, it's going to be very, very interesting indeed. I don't know, I've got this house music in my ear and it's doing this really weird like jungle noises. Strange. But yeah, in terms of levels of support coming through here, we do have pretty crucial levels coming through here, so we can basically see this is a very solid trend line, and obviously a lovely level of support that we do need to take into consideration. If we do see any sort of curl over in the trend, we know we've got this. We got this, guys. We've got this coming through at around this $3.15. That obviously speculatively speaking there. But yeah, if we jump down to a smaller term time frame, because this is the daily, I just did want to touch on that on the daily to see some sort of broader picture to see what's coming through there. If we are going to, I'll touch on the breakouts coming through there just quickly. If we are breaking out on the daily, I would be inclined to. I'm actually going to bring that down a bit. Oh no, that's the wrong tool. It's all gone. It's all gone to pot. Just give me a sec. Yeah, so we'll be inclined to bring that down a bit, going for more candle body close there zone. And we could be doing a measure move looking like so, down like this, right? It's going to be pretty, it's far too steep. Far too steep, obviously on logarithmic. That is just ridiculous, right? Obviously, this is the daily, right? That's not going to happen, right? It's just not going to happen. So yeah, that's obviously wrong. It's dreadful. I don't know why it's done that. Sometimes it does do that. Sometimes it just can't deal with it, right? So yeah, if we are going to be looking at some sort of measurement to the downside, it would be probably around this sort of zone, here. And why that's not working, it's bringing us to negatives there. Interesting. What's your overall take on the B-Word conference? I think it was. I didn't really expect anything less. I didn't expect anything more. To be honest, I didn't think Elon was going to say that he was going to accept Tesla, because the reasoning for that is accept Bitcoin for Tesla. The reasoning for that is because at this point in time, we all know, well, we all don't know, but a lot of people know, in terms of the actual crypto space, Elon is not a very liked man, just because of the manipulation and everything with Doge and everything like that. He's lost people their houses and stuff like that. He's not a very liked man in terms of the crypto space. So when he actually came on, I was sat there like, for the first I'm not gonna lie, for the first maybe 15 minutes of him speaking and stuff, I was like, I'm really not sold. I admire him from an entrepreneurial standpoint, because I'm an entrepreneur at the end of the day, and what he's doing with technology and stuff is very, very cool, with space and all that juicy stuff there, wanting to go to Mars. I appreciate the ambition. But when he was talking about crypto for the first 15 minutes, I was sat there like, man, you just sound like you don't know what you're on about at all. You're trying to jump into an industry you have nothing. You don't know anything about, and you're on one of the biggest conferences, and you still don't know what you're on about. So I didn't really understand why he was there at that point. And then I kind of clicked. I was like, you're basically here to basically rebuild your reputation in this space. And towards the end of the conference, he was making a bit more sense, and he was actually talking a bit more sense, and it did actually. I warmed to him a little bit more at that point. So yeah, I didn't expect crazy stuff. I did expect what was happening here. This was just absolutely crazy. I think a lot of people, in terms of this pump, right, in terms of this huge wick coming up to the top side here, that's not the right thing. In terms of this huge wick to the top side here for Bitcoin, we obviously saw everyone investing throughout the day, like crazy investments coming through there for Bitcoin, pumping the price up significantly. I think it was around 10% or something like that. Yeah, around 10% all the way up to the top. And then I think a lot of people from this zone here, from that 31,900 to that 32,800 there, they're probably there like, he's gonna say he's gonna accept Bitcoin for Tesla. He's gonna say it. And then he turns around on the stream and goes, yeah, no, the energy's not quite there yet. When it gets there, we will, but at this point in time, it's not there. And then obviously everyone was like, oh my God, no, it's not going to pump, I'm selling. And then it obviously just caught the sell-off coming through there. So yeah, you're going to be on 1,500 subscribers soon, and it will grow. Dedication and knowledge count. Thanks, man, I do appreciate that. And I did, yeah, my missus was saying to me yesterday, I don't know if she's watching this stream, but she was saying to me yesterday, oh, do you have to watch this conference? And I was like, yes. I'm interested in it, and it's technically now my job because I have to relay the information back to you guys as well. So yeah, it was an interesting standpoint there from that. So yeah, it's technically my job to keep up with this information there, Bruno. But yeah, hopefully I did hit my subscriber target of 880 subs. That was cool. I'm gonna put 890 on the table, see if I can get that by, I don't know, by the end of the month. That'd be absolutely amazing. Obviously, I do massively appreciate that, guys. And I can start some sort of membership thing and indicators and all that amazing stuff that comes with that afterwards. But for now, just focusing on the streaming, focusing on the education to you guys. 36 likes, so you guys are killing it out here. You're killing it. It's as simple as that. So it's down to you. It's down to you, not me. It's not you, not me. It's you, not me. But yeah, anyway. In terms of Rune on the daily, this is the channel that I was talking about. If we jump down to the smaller term time frames, we are looking at this. I must say, I don't often say this, right? Because it's not really that often that you can say this with crypto. But it's a nice, healthy uptrend. It's very nice. The reasoning for this is it goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up and comes down, and it goes up, and look what we're doing, we're coming down again. So yeah, this is a very nice trend, especially on the hourly, right? It's just very valid. It's very good. Obviously, we've formed this this rising parallel channel coming through here. We're now above all major moving averages coming through on the hourly. It's looking very good indeed. This would be the move down. Obviously, we do have a lot of the major moving averages to get over here. To lose and find the Viva la resistance from. But at this point in time, it's looking like we are going to see the progression to the upside, right? We do have a volume weighted ATR line coming through. We need to take that into consideration because the resistance from that zone, see if I can find some examples. You can see the resistance from the zone coming through here. If we do get above it, guys, resistance yet again. If we do get above it, we can actually trend above it, right? So yeah, resistance coming through here, resistance coming through here, and resistance coming through here. But yeah, I'm trying to find an example where we trend above it, right? A little bit here, we do bounce off it like so. Use it as sort of a support line. Yeah, here's a pretty good example as well. We can trend above it, we bounce off it continuously until we basically lose it yet again there. 37 likes and 27 watching, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, how the stats come about. I mean, I understand that people can't spend like I don't know how long, an hour and 13 minutes sat there watching crypto, because obviously a lot of people don't actually do this for a 9 to 5 job, whereas I trade for a living. It is my job. I made it my job. I studied my ass off to get to this point while I was working as a plasterer, plastering new build houses. But I understand people do actually still have their 9 to 5 jobs, and this is more of a hobby for them. So I wouldn't expect them to continuously watch the stream if they haven't got time, right? It's usually like lunch breaks and stuff like that. People tune into me. I actually had a guy watching the England cricket match live with me in his ears, which was really cool. That was really cool before. I'm not sure if you're here, bro, but yeah, that was pretty cool to think about, right? And that was a while back though. So yeah, as you can see here, hopefully we can get a bounce off this 200 EMA. And that's going to be looking at us progressing up further. We did actually break this high point coming through here. Nice breakout coming through at $4.47. And that's pretty recently, right? That's just over this morning. And we are seeing this fizzle in terms of the trend, which is healthy, as I was saying a second ago. So I would expect another bounce up here and then coming up to tap this volume weighted ATR band. So potentially, looking at it, just because we've got the volume weighted ATR band, we could actually be longing from this zone here coming through. Is that seriously 11%? That's ridiculous. There's a lot of support on the lower side, and then we've got the perfect resistance point coming through here. So yeah, and we broke. This is good. This is looking nice. This is looking very nice. And guys, we know only 30 watching. Why don't your bros followers join you? He does shout me out now and then, but he's obviously built up his following base for literally over like 3 years or something. So yeah, I've had a few of them come over, but I don't want to be taking his followers in a sense, right? I want to have my own community and stuff like that. But yeah, it does help with the algorithms and stuff when he sends like a viewing party over, because obviously it shows me to more people, and then we can basically branch out to more people. But yeah, in terms of this long position coming through here, that's gonna be pretty good. That's gonna be pretty good indeed. That's definitely a very good point to watch there for Rune. I was more focusing on the breakout of this zone, right? If we were gonna break out from this zone when I did my TA this morning on it. But yeah, this is definitely something to watch here. If we can get a bounce point from this from this 200 EMA here coming through, and if we look at the MACD coming through here, we've got a nice. It's actually diverging coming through here, waiting for this this bearish crossover, waiting for this bearish crossover coming through here on the MACD. It is fizzling out in terms of the uptrend, which is not a surprise to us at all because we're coming down. It happens. It's as simple as that. Let's jump to 3 hours so we can get some sort of gauge. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. We literally had a little bit of a convergent, and then we're diverging now. So it is looking like the next 3 hours we could be actually progressing up further from that. We're actually This is lining up like God mode here, people. We've got a horizontal coming through here. We've got a 55 also coming up on the 3 hour. Let's check the 4 hour. We're balancing on the 55 at the moment. I would expect us to come down and actually wick and then get a nice 4 hourly candle close above the 55, and then that progression would start from there. You're working your ass off. That's why people follow you, says Bruno. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I do. I'm a bit of a workaholic, right? I don't really know when to stop, and that's why I get ill and burn myself out quite a lot because I just enjoy it. I literally enjoy entrepreneurship and working for myself and doing all that stuff, right? I really do enjoy that. So yeah, I do burn myself out quite a bit, but I'm trying to learn moderation. It's interesting. Yeah, I'd stream for 12 hours a day if I didn't get ill or didn't get tired, right? That's just me. I like work. I like it. But yeah, anyway, that's ruined. That's pretty much all my altcoins of the day, guys. That's all my altcoins of the day summed up. Nice chill show today because obviously I've got a bad throat. But yeah, I'm going to be jumping to DOT now. We've got a request list coming through at this point in time. We've got DOT, we've got Clover Finance, and we've got ICP. So I'm going to be getting to those as well. And guys, if you are new to the stream, let me just get a chart up, right? Sorry. So you've got something to look at if you guys are already subscribed. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, guys, I do this every single morning, Monday to Friday. So yeah, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. You're never going to miss one of my uploads. It's literally as simple as that, right? It's as simple as that. Obviously, if you are enjoying yourself, guys, smash that thumbs up. Helps me out tremendously. And I've got a little GIF that Taz made me. Boom. Look at that juicy stuff there. Love it. Very cool. I haven't really grasped using that on like a subtle basis, because I know some YouTubers are like, yeah, and DOT, and they'd be doing it like this, and then it would pop up, right? But yeah, I've not really got very good at that yet, right? So yeah, as you can see here, for DOT for the longer term time frames, we've got obviously this falling parallel channel coming through. We've bounced off the volume weighted ATR, and we're finding a level of support at this I would say $11.75 there in terms of the volume weighted ATR band live price point there. If we can find a nice bounce point from that, that's going to be very, very good indeed. And that's I've just got that. Can I ask you look at VeChain, please? Yeah, I will look at VeChain for you there, bro. Not a problem at all. It's not a problem at all. VeChain on the list there, Chris. Smashed it. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so I'll look at VeChain, bro. Not a problem. So as you can see here, parallel channel coming through here on the daily chart. We are looking at actually faking out. We had a little bit of a fake out coming through. Obviously, this is down to Bitcoin dumping and Bitcoin pumping, right? Clear manipulation, in my opinion, but we'll just get on with it and see what we can do, right? So yeah, as you can see, we have actually reclaimed this parallel channel. So the next move is hopefully up. We've got a fake out. Hopefully, we can see that progression come back to the top side for DOT. And we have been trending for quite a while to the downside, right? So we need to take that into consideration there, guys. Ugh, in terms of someone walks over your grave, that saying, yeah, it just happened to me. So yeah, as you can see here, we do have a nice price target of this $12.85 horizontal point. If we can get over that and find level of support, I can see its progression to the upside, and that's going to basically be bringing us up to that $14.38 there. Also, we need to take into account, guys, we got the 21 moving average coming through as well, so that's obviously going to provide a bit of Viva resistance, as you can see here. So yeah, we would need to be watching that zone coming through. Yeah, it's actually providing quite a lot of resistance here on the daily, and that's going to be sat around this $13.93 there. So I would expect some sort of resistance to bounce probably down to this horizontal yet again, and then have another swoop at things, another slice of the pie in a sense, right? Yeah, let me jump to the 4 hour and see if we can get some sort of gauge of what's really happening on the 4 hourly here. A bit of a broadening wedge that I'm looking at right now from this zone. If I draw this in quickly for you guys to basically look at. Yeah, so it would be a trend line coming down like that, and obviously another trend line probably coming down like that, right? And we have actually broke this to the upside, right? Let me get rid of the WOD for now. We have actually broke this broadening wedge to the upside, so it could be looking at progression to the upside from there. As I was just saying, I would be looking at a target to get over would be this $12.85 in terms of the horizontal. If we can get over that, we could be looking at some sort of measure move coming up. And that's going to be a completion of the measure move. Maybe a long position coming through here, because obviously we are going to be bouncing on the lower side of this parallel channel. Very crucial point there, and also that is correlating pretty well with the top side of this broadening wedge coming through there as well, right? So yeah, pretty correlative point if we are going to be bouncing from that zone, and it is going to be lining up for a perfect measure move if we can get down for that retest there. So yeah, it's going to be a crucial point to watch here for DOT. Would be this zone here for a potential position. Obviously, guys, nothing I say is financial advice. Please just do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have an economics degree. I can't legally advise you. Simple as that, right? So yeah, anyway. Let me have a little look at the other fundamentals, not the fundamentals. Let me have a look at the other stuff coming through for Doge there. The indications of what's going to happen. We're diverging to the downside here. We're diverging to the downside in terms of the MACD. This uptrend is fizzling out on the 4-hourly, which is an indication that we could actually come down a bit. As I was saying, we could be looking at a golden pocket entry here for this broadening wedge pattern, right? So yeah, get a bit carried away sometimes. Hidden bear coming through here on this indicator as well, and that basically means we're going to have the continuation of a downtrend, right? So that's another indication that we are going to come down. Interesting stuff there. And sometimes it's actually really easy just having this indicator plan out the divergences for you. I don't obviously use it on Bitcoin because I like to do it all myself, but yeah, if you guys did want this indicator, it is the RSI divergence indicator with alerts, right? I don't have the alerts turned on, but let me see. Who's it by? Yeah, it's called it's by J Trading CH. I'm not sure who that is, but yeah, this is definitely want to take into consideration, guys, in terms of determining the trends. And if you guys if you're not familiar with divergences and what they are, just Google it. Just have a little Google, write them down, and then read them every day. And then when this indicator tells you hidden bear, bullish divergence coming through there, it's obviously bullish divergence coming through. You're gonna see bullish momentum come through there. So yeah, pretty reliable stuff coming through there. Obviously, not everyone's gonna work. It's not 100% there, but yeah, nice free indicator for yourselves there for the newbies coming through there to learn a bit. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, potential position coming through for DOT there. Let me jump to Clover Finance now. Is everyone having a good day? Are you having a good day? I'm having a good day. Apart from I'm pretty ill. Pretty ill, but I'm having a good day. Yeah, as I was saying before, this is a very new coin. Very new coin. This actually launched on July the 15th, so 7 days ago, I do believe. 7 days ago. So yeah, pretty crazy price action for 7 days. But it's not rare for this to happen, right? When we launch, right? It's not rare at all for this to happen. And because I've noticed with a lot of the coins that get launched on Coinbase, we do actually see quite a lot of progression, a lot of buying power to the upside here for Coinbase users, which is quite interesting, right? I think Coinbase actually, they do promote a lot of these coins with the lessons. Earn $10 if you watch these tutorial videos. That's what Coinbase do. They're pretty notoriously famous for it recently. So yeah, that's probably why we're obviously seeing a lot of pumpage to the upside for coins like that, and then seeing that downtrend basically fizzle out, right? Now, when I touched on this the other day, we had this falling wedge pattern, right? With this falling wedge pattern, and this looks so much like the daily or the weekly, but it really is literally like a few days, a few days long, right? And so yeah, we had this falling wedge pattern coming through. We'll do the hourly for now. Falling wedge pattern coming through here. I was obviously drawn on the 4-hourly there, but yeah, we're looking for a measure move to the upside here, around a 15% gain. Very good stuff indeed. Was completed. Pretty predictable as Bitcoin did its thing. We obviously going to be bringing out the altcoins as well, right? This was going to be the measure move to the downside. Obviously, if we were going to get there, that would have been a 33% move there. And with a coin at this early stages, guys, that's something that could easily happen, right? Something could easily happen. So yeah, definitely something to take into consideration there. Now, in terms of what's happening now for Clover Finance, just do a bit of a live TA to see what's good coming through there. So yeah, as you can see, I would be inclined to say that we've got a bit of a descending triangle, right? If we're going to go for this horizontal, and then we're going to be drawing some sort of pattern coming through down like this, right? Bit of a descending triangle coming through here, and that's obviously a bit of a bearish pattern because it's descending, right? So yeah, we need to basically take into consideration if we are going to see progression move to the downside. Granted, you could be doing measure moves like this, right? Greedy. For me personally, I don't think we're going to be coming down here anytime soon, unless Bitcoin obviously does fall off a cliff. In realistic terms, and this is why we do less greedy measure moves, it is going to be something along the lines of this, right? We're going to do something along the lines of this, and it's going to be like that, right? It's going to be little small, but yeah, a measure move nonetheless for a potential position to the downside. I don't even know if you can short this on Coinbase, but something to look at, right? 2.8%. Do your own research, of course, there, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much Clover Finance summed up. I think someone was asking me to do the fundamentals of this coin, but I really don't know any of the fundamentals, guys, so apologies for that. Taz, all the better to see you, man. Thanks very much, Taz. Good stuff. And a nice gift there. Love that. Cool stuff there. Do appreciate that. So yeah, as you can see here, this would be the move to the downside for Clover Finance. Let me have a look at ICP now, because I did want to touch on that quickly, just for probably my own not personal benefit, but I just wanted to have a look at it, right? Because ICP is obviously, it's notorious for going down at this point in time, right? Notorious for going down. So I did actually want to see where we're at. see where we're at with ICP and whether people have actually started to adopt it yet in terms of technology. Obviously, we need to wait for a few governments and stuff to pull their fingers out. But yeah, it's nice that we bounced off this low. It's very nice that we bounced off this low, and it is actually pretty good. It's pretty good we bounced off this low. I mean, I would be looking at a resistance point, which we're actually currently... Wow, this is good. This is looking nice. This is looking nice. We have actually broke this zone to the top side, which is looking like we could actually be coming up. I would be looking at a target for ICP around this $38 there, and that's going to be sat probably... it's more of a zone, I'd say. It's not... We can't really be plotting one line there. I would be inclined to do more of something probably along the lines of this, right? Yeah, probably something along the lines of this in terms of this sort of range coming through here. So yeah, I would be looking at 37.50 to be some sort of if we can get up to this zone here, we can do some sideways ranging in there, and then we can talk about another leg up from there. Yeah, it's nice to see ICP actually doing some sort of bullish pattern, right? Because obviously we all know it's been trending down for a goddamn long time, right? It's been trending down for a long time. So yeah, this is nice to see for ICP there. And a question for you guys, a question from me to you: What is your favorite altcoin? Because I know it's quite controversial, because I know a lot of people are all over there and they've got loads of different altcoins that they do like. So what's your favorite altcoin? Get it in the chat now, and we can do some discussions, because I do presume I Simply Am is VeChain. I do think his is VeChain, and mine personally is probably ADA, right? I do like ADA for what they're trying to like revolutionize Africa, and basically give everyone like credit scores and do like all the stuff that we have in the West, but like for like the less fortunate people, and providing water, mobile phone services, Wi-Fi. It's really, really good stuff happening over there. So yeah, I would recommend some research on that. That's why it got my favorite, really. I do obviously like I like Ethereum, but I want to see Ethereum 2.0 before I make my call on that, right? But yeah, anyway, this is ICP. Let me jump to VeChain. VeChain, baby, and then probably gonna end the stream, guys. Pretty tired. Obviously got a pretty bad voice. So yeah, let me get to VeChain. This is VeChain. It's very messy indeed, I must say. Let's get rid of all these horizontals coming through there. A Hero Optimist is ADA. Chris's is Stellar. Interesting stuff there. Stellar, yeah. I need to probably do some more research into Stellar. It's actually been doing very well today. It's actually up 8% today. Stellar is, so have a little look at that. That's some gains right there. That's some parabolicness coming through for Stellar. I would be looking at a bounce point to the downside of this 200 EMA. Gordon, you are late again, sir. You are late again, but you have come through. So yes, thank you very much for coming through again. Yes, again there, bro. Let me jump back to VeChain, and then we'll get to that coming through there. Yeah, I am spinning my pen. If you guys didn't know what that was, something coming in and out of the shot there. But yeah, apologies for that. Do like to spin a pen while I'm talking and stuff like that. It's therapeutic, I guess. Yeah, in terms of VeChain right now, we're in this falling wedge pattern. I don't know what the hell that trend line's doing. So let me get rid of that. That was the wrong one. I wanted to get rid of that one. So let me get rid of this. Yeah, as you can see, falling wedge pattern. Pretty obvious that we've been in it for quite a while. You could actually probably draw this a bit longer. Yeah, pretty big falling wedge pattern coming through here. Not looking very bullish at this point in time, because obviously this downtrend is dominating. If you are going to be looking bullish, you want to be getting over this zone. You want to be breaking out this zone. You want to be invalidating these lower highs you've got coming through here at this 72 cents and also 78 cents as well. Then, no, 7 cents. 7 cents, sorry. Currently, you are trading at 6 cents. 6 cents a share. No, 6 cents. 666. God, that's awful. So yeah, if you can actually get a breakout from this zone here, that's going to be very, very good indeed for VeChain. Next target is going to be this horizontal, sat around this 70 is sat at around 7 cents there. The measure move for that up is going to look something along the lines of this, guys. Obviously, speculatively speaking here, if we can break, it's going to be pretty good indeed. Very good stuff indeed. And that's we're going to be taking. I'll probably be taking all my profit at this zone here. I'm not going to be waiting for the completion of that measure move for the sake of a few percent there. Now, if we do a percent price action, we're looking around a 15% swing there for VeChain. So yeah, hopefully that can come into fruition. But don't just be fooled if we do break out there, guys. Please, please, please do some research and wait for this this retest coming through here, because I'm not your financial advisor. ADA, same reason. Brilliant stuff there, Bruno. ADA is going to do bits. And I don't know, they've got their smart contracts coming out soon, haven't they? I really need to do a bit more research on it. Like I was seriously bullish on ADA, and then obviously I learned about everything they're doing. I was like, yo, this is really good stuff. But then I was like, it's not going to be happening within a year. It's really not. It's going to take a long time, right? It's going to take a long, long time. Bruno's holding. I'm holding some Everipedia, cool stuff. Decentraland, oh yeah, I do like Decentraland, that's cool. And Sandbox as well. Interesting, yeah, that's very cool stuff. So that's your hodl. Is that a 5-year hodl for you, sir? Is that a 5-year hodl? So we've got VeChain coming through, and this is going to be the position for VeChain that I am going to be looking for. Say 70 cent. I was ready to run away. That's funny stuff. So yeah, as you can see here, this would be the measure move to the top side here for VeChain. Interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to be doing I'll do a little BTC update to see where we're at here, and see what's actually happened, because we did actually dump quite significantly since we came on the stream there. And yeah, this measure move actually came into fruition here. That's why we like to use them here for crypto. That's why we like to use them. We did bounce off this 21 pretty nicely, and we are finding a nice level of support on this horizontal level of support. We haven't had a candle body close below that, which is nice, which is what we need. We need to hold this 31,850 sort of level to see any sort of progression again to the upside, right? We do have this 10 simple as well that's holding us back annoyingly on the 1 hour. Let's look at the 15 minutes, see if we got a candle body close below. Yeah, we did get a 15-minute candle body close below. We have seen this uptrend actually play out very nicely. I mean, to be honest, this is a pretty big dirty candle, right? It's huge, right? It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did actually see rejection, if we did lose this these levels of support that we've got here. I'm currently at 31,850, and also another one here at 31,814. Interesting stuff there. Good day, Chester, says Joseph. Good day to you, sir. How are you? How are you, bro? Feeling better? I'm feeling a bit better, but worse. Better from COVID, but now I've got ulcers in the back of my throat now, which is like, this is what I had the first time I had COVID. That's the first symptom I had. So hopefully it's not like another strain of COVID. That would be absolutely dead. Imagine me getting COVID twice in like 2 months. That'd just be like awful, right? So yeah, hopefully it's not that. So yeah, we'll see what's good. 5, yep. Sweet, bro. Yeah, 5 years. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. So yeah, as I was saying here, for Bitcoin, if we do lose this zone, it's likely that we are going to see imminent rejections coming through here. And if we are going to be referencing rejection here, we need to basically reference this swift rejection point coming through here on the RSI on the daily, right? You can see Viva la Resistance playing out continuously. You can see we're literally sat on this line. We could easily get rejected here. There's no shying away here. On the daily, we could easily get rejected, so I would be watching this zone pretty crucially. Tasman's ADA as well. Oh no, she retracted her message. She's given up on ADA. How long have you been trading, matey? I've actually been trading for 1.5 years. It's not very long. It's not very long at all, man. I know traders that have been trading for like 10 years or something. I'm very honest about how long I've been trading as well. And it took me I've been doing it like solely as my job for probably maybe 9 months or something. But it took me a long time of studying while working my 9 to 5 to get to this point where I can actually replace my income. Because I was on 45 grand a year, pounds. I was on good money, right? I was on good money, above the average salary and stuff. And I was like, right, okay, no, not settling for this. I need to progress higher in life. So yeah, I went off my own back, studied 6 hours a night to learn this. And yeah, now I do it for a job, and it's great stuff. And now I'm here streaming to educate to you guys as well. If I can help you guys do it as well, that's what I want to do. I know the government don't want that, but F the government. No, forget that. But yeah, so yeah, it did take me a long time to get to my point, and it's a lot of studying. People say like, you're gonna get rich quick with trading. You're gonna get rich quick. It's gonna be so fast. It's not. You need to study. You need to actually put your head in the game, and then you can really make some good money with it. That's all I'm gonna say there, right? Then you can make some good money and change your life. It's as simple as that, guys. So yeah, I say it's simple. I keep saying it's as simple as that, when really it's not as simple as that. You just need to have self-discipline and study. You need to study. I say that in my Telegram as well. Like, people are like, oh, I lost this trade. I'm like, look, just take it as experience. I know people that have just what the fuck were you doing? I just swore then. What were you doing at your age at 45 PA? I was actually I was a plasterer, but I was like in a sense a plasterer surveyor who would correct people's bad work in a sense. So I was on like seriously good money for all the new build houses and stuff. So yeah, it was good. It was good. But yeah, didn't want to do it anymore. I did it for 4 years. And I said, you know what? Nope, bad enough for this. I'm not doing this 9 to 5 stuff. He is honest. He is not BitBoy. I'm not here to slate YouTubers, but interesting, similar position in myself, working 9 to 5. Yeah, and I understand a lot of people are working their 9 to 5s, and a lot of people actually hate it. And the reason, like, if you don't like your 9 to 5 job and you're working it Monday to Friday, you actually hate 70% of your life. Crazy thought, really. You hate 70% of your life. And if you look forward to a Friday, There's a problem. You should be thriving off a Monday morning. A Monday morning should be lit. You should be loving it. Otherwise, you need to do something about your life. Something's wrong there. Okay. Anyway, lies about quick money. Yeah, it is lies about quick money. It is. Check out Harry Ingfield. Loads of money. Interesting similar position. That's cool, Chester. Much respect. Yeah, thanks, man. It took a long time, a lot of self-discipline. No Netflix, no social media. Just cut all the noise out of your life. I know a lot of people. This is fascinating as well. Like the average adult. I'm not sure about teenagers and youths, right? The average adult spends like 3.5 hours a day on their phone. 3.5 hours a day on your phone. If you were to take that and put it into trading, think how good you'd be at trading in a month. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And if you add that up like over a week, it's like, what? It's crazy. It's nearly a whole day of your week, of your 7 days, that you're sat looking at a screen, swiping on social media, doing stupid stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, just a bit of a realization. That's what I did. I worked all that stuff out, and I was like, God, I've really got to change my life. If I want to do something, if I want to actually progress and actually learn trading and actually do all this, I've got to shut out all the noise, shut out all the crap, not talk to my friends or anything, and just be like, right, head in the game. Basically, get to those millies, get to that paper, right? Because that's why we're here, guys. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. Anyway, going off a bit of a rant there. It's nice to get to know you guys on more of a personal level, and you guys to know me on more of a personal level, right? On my journey of how I've got to where I am. There goes my throat again. But yeah, I was going to round off the stream, wasn't I? Yeah, I was going to round off the stream. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin on the short term here, it would be crucial to hold this zone at this 31,858. If we don't, I can see us coming down and testing the top side of this this falling wedge pattern. Yeah, the top side of this falling wedge pattern, and also that does correlate pretty well with this giant falling wedge as well. So hopefully, yeah, we can get a level of support off that. Very good indeed. How old are you? I'm 24, bro. I'm still young, but from the age of like probably 12 years old, I was like, I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna conquer. I'm gonna do all that stuff. Like, I'm one of 7, so one of 7 siblings, single parent. So no pocket money, none of that stuff. So by the age of, I think it was by the age of 11, I was buying and selling sweets and drinks and stuff. I was making like £40 a week, more than my friends' pocket money. I was making on a daily basis, well, not on a daily basis, but on a weekly basis, to basically, my mum couldn't really afford to buy us like new school shoes and all that stuff like that. So if we needed stuff like that, we would have to go out and grind and get it ourselves. I was working 3 paper rounds. I've just basically worked continuously. I used to work in a hotel before school. So yeah, I've been working my whole life in a sense, and I'm a very hard worker, and I'm gonna just keep working. Right, I'm just gonna keep going until I've got a serious net worth. So yeah, but it just comes with self-discipline, right? And I understand, like, coming from the ages of 18 to like 22, everyone falls off a bit. They all drink and have a good time. You enjoy that part of your life, right? And I had a realization. I was like, God, I really need to like buckle down and get my head in the game. Otherwise, I'm gonna still be doing this at like 30. And like, for me personally, that's not what I want to be doing. I want to be sat on a beach at 30, right? Running my companies from a laptop. That's just my goals. But yeah, everyone's obviously got different goals and different ambitions. I'm not naive to that fact. Anyway, Bitcoin on the 4-hourly chart here. You can see we're back in this channel. We're currently testing the 55 moving average. Willy Wonka evolved. I actually seriously admire Richard Branson. Admire Richard Branson. And a story about Richard Branson is, if you guys don't know, when he was, I think it was maybe 28 or something, he said to his wife, I want to buy an island. And he only had like 60 grand to his name, and he was like, I want to buy an island. And then instead of like buying a house and stuff, he went and he found an island around the world, and he bought an island for around 60 grand. And then now to this day, he still owns that island, and he rents it out for 25 grand a night or something. So yeah, that story is quite inspirational, because obviously he went against everyone. Everyone told him, you can't buy an island. You've got no money. You can't buy an island. It's as simple as that. And he did. He went out and he smashed it and he bought an island. So yeah, I do appreciate the ambition there, and what he's done in general. Like, he's a good guy in my opinion. Can I have a little look at ADA if you haven't, fella? I did touch on ADA as my altcoin of the day, and we are actually looking for a potential position there, I do think. Not on that chart, on the other one. Let me have a little look here. Grinding all day, every day. Chester, respect, brother. Yeah, man, that's what I do. I'm a grinder. I'm literally just a grinder. I've got the thing is, I've got stupid ambitions, bro. Absolutely stupid ambitions that I do. That are going to get achieved if I stop getting COVID and stop getting ill, right? Just going to keep grinding. I've got the ideas that I've got on, I've got like a notepad, and it's just, I've got like 20 business ideas. I've got film ideas. I've got literally so much stuff that I want to invest in and stuff. For me at this point in time, I'm just trying to gather as much equity as possible, and then I could just be going, bang, right, employ you to do that, employ someone to do that, employ someone to do that, bang, 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 and start, in a sense, like an empire, sort of, not quite an empire, but a corporation, a massive one, that I want to be the head guy of, in a sense, right? And it's gonna be fair. It's not gonna be like one of these ones that treat their staff badly and all that stuff. It's gonna be fair, because I want to be a rich guy with compassion, right? As simple as that. It's very hard to find a rich person with compassion. Anyway, Cardano right now could be looking at a nice long position to the upside if we can break over this 200 EMA moving average coming through here. Target price point to start off with would be obviously this horizontal sat at this $1.19 there. Can you look at Unibright? Ibrahim, do you know the code for Unibright? And I'll see if I can touch that. What kind of film ideas? I can't be giving those away, Mr. Miles. Can't be giving those away. But yeah, some pretty crazy ones, I must say. pretty crazy ones. Pretty mad. Just thinking about it now, it's like, yo, mad ideas, right? So yeah, hopefully you guys like, obviously, when all this COVID stuff's died down a bit, I'm going to be trading, but I'm going to be trading internationally. I'm going to be traveling around the world and doing it from a laptop. So hopefully you guys can stick with me through the journey, because I'm going to be doing vlogging and stuff like that through probably the ages from up to, I'm 24 now, so probably up to the ages of like 28, and then probably like 28 onwards, I'm probably going to start the empire and start all my businesses and stuff like that, and really get into it. But I don't want to be working all my life, right? I don't want to be working all my life. I want to actually enjoy like my late 20s and stuff, because I know quite a few people, they cold hard entrepreneur like myself, and they slow down, and they don't slow down, they speed up if anything, and then they blink and they're 35 and they're like, oh, I missed my 20s, I didn't travel the world, I didn't do all that stuff. So I want to actually do that stuff. What kind of professional grade YouTube fan films, what are you talking exactly? I'm talking literally films, like proper films, like James Bond, proper high budget big films, like insane stuff, right? So obviously that's going to be I'm asking because I'm a video editor. Oh, cool, man. Drop me a message. We'll obviously stay in contact. Obviously, I'm going to be trying to build stuff continuously throughout my life in terms of networking as well, because networking is seriously important. SkyDMX, what's good, King? We are here. Turn it blue. Yes, sir. Turn it blue. Turn that like button blue. Amazing stuff. 44 likes, guys. You're absolutely killing it. Amazing stuff there. But yeah, drop me a message, Mr. Miles, and we'll stay in contact, bro. And sorry if you just heard my chair squeak. And Ibrahim, have you got the code for Unibright, bro? And I'll see if I can find it for you. But yeah, ADA. We are looking at I'm gonna stay on the stream. I think I'm actually quite enjoying this. It's quite chill. We are looking at a horizontal here at this $1.19. If we can get a break of that, then we could be looking at the next horizontal at this $1.20. If we are looking for the completion of the measure move, it's going to be around a 5, near enough 6% gain there, and that's going to be sat at around this volume weighted ATR band coming through here there. So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see if we can get to that zone. But in terms of what's happening now, we do need to get over this this trap zone. As you can see here, we've got a trap zone coming through here from this symmetrical triangle. It is. Yeah, it's a pennant. It's a bullish pennant flag pattern as well there. So yeah, this is hopefully going to be bullish, and we are going to see this progress further. But yeah, I would be looking for a breakout for this zone to basically proper steel, proper movies. Sounds like a plan. High budget stuff, right? So yeah, I would be looking for this zone to break up there. From that's going to be good. Take over the world, Pinky. Are you referencing like Pinky and the Brain cartoon? That'd be amazing if you are, bro. That's like old school. Yeah, funny stuff. So yeah, that's ADA. Let me jump to CHR for damn south there. Some water. Oh, my throat. Ow, that's bad. Oh, maybe I am overdoing it. Yeah, in terms of what's happening here for the 4 hourly here for CHR, we're actually coming up to this zone, right? This zone is obviously a pretty big Viva resistance zone here. As you can see, we are seeing that because the support is formed continuously along this zone, right? Continuously along this zone, and now we're actually testing. If we can get above it, it's going to be good. It's going to be very good for progression to the upside, right? We're actually seeing a very nice healthy uptrend, I must say, on the 4 hourly coming through here. That's obviously, as you can see here, up to this 16 cents, then back down to this 13 cents there. So yeah, not looking so bad. I would be looking to continue this uptrend and find a nice break from this point here. If you can, that's going to be very good indeed. Take into account though, you're on the volume weighted ATR band, right? So if you're going to be doing anything, you're going to be riding it up, right? As you can see, if you do get to that riding up status here, and you ride the volume weighted ATR band up, this obviously this very, very thin red line here, if you can ride it up and get trend above it, it's going to be very, very good indeed for the price action there. So yeah, it's definitely something to watch here. If you can clear it with enough momentum, right, it's going to be interesting indeed. UBT, let me have a look at UBT for you there, bro, for Ibrahim there. But yeah, this would be the place to watch here for CHR. If we do lose this zone and you actually come back further down, I would be looking at a bounce point. Obviously, you've got the major moving averages coming through on the 4-hourly, but you've also got this this 20 cents coming through at this higher low point coming through here. So yeah, that would be a bounce point to watch as well. And probably by the time you get down there, the 200 might be coming up as well. So yeah, it would be a bounce point to think about as well in terms of the level of support. And obviously, this is a very nice uptrend, I must say, because we are coming up, we're reversing, we're coming up, we're reversing, we're coming up, we're reversing. It's as simple as that. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Very nice W as well, actually. Very nice W as well. Very, very good. Love that. Love a chart pattern like that. Looking pretty healthy indeed. Cheers, Joseph. I have hope in these youngsters. Hey, Chester, nice to see you, bro. Nice to see you here, bro. Nice to see you here there as well, Matty. Continuously joining the stream and supporting me out here. 45 likes as well, guys. Do appreciate you. I do appreciate you guys out here. So UBT, let me jump to UBT next. And then I am going to round off the stream, guys. I did say I'd do it earlier. Oh, this looks like a coin. Then we'll have a look. Unibright. See how long we've been knocking about here. Oh, longer than we think. Longer than we think. Obviously, it's obviously profited from this bull run. Yeah, actually, it's been going up for quite a while. Even in the bear market, it was going up, right? Oh no, sorry, messed up on my dates there. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, let's start the bull run. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. It's not bad, Unibright. Do some research. Not bad. Looking good. Looking pretty heavily manipulated, I would say. Look at these wicks. Dirty, dirty stuff coming through there. Yeah, I would be cautious trading this. It is pretty crazy stuff happening coming through. But obviously this is the daily, right? So we are trending down on the daily after trending up. Not bad. We've got high low here in terms of this trend reversal. We are currently testing all the major moving averages on the daily, and on the daily, guys, they're more valid. It's as simple as that. If you can get over the 200 on the daily and clear this $1.18, then yeah, you could be looking at progression probably up to the 120s, maybe even a bit higher than that. If you can get over the major moving averages, then yes, you are going to be looking at some nice juicy uptrend. As you can see here, from when we clear these major moving averages, we're looking at trending up to the next horizontal. So yeah, if you can get over that, you would be looking at coming up to test this sort of $1.60 zone again. But obviously, guys, reference sorry, Ibrahim, reference if you are trading this or just hodling this in general, I would be I'd be bullish in general, bro. I would be bullish in general, because this is obviously what the crypto crash has caused. You have seen actually a bit of confidence coming through here. It's very nice indeed to see that. What's happening in the chat there? Keep the faith as it did for us back in the day. Got to be patient. Patience is key. I've found that. Like, obviously, I'm still young, right? I'm 24. I'm so young. I'm not naive to that fact at all, especially with healthcare and how it's going now. I'm so young, but patience is so key, and I'm learning so much along the way continuously. So yeah, it's good stuff. So if I can take I've started businesses. I'm not naive to that fact. I've started literally probably like 6 or 7 businesses in my life, and all of them have failed. They've all failed, but I've taken a lesson from all of them, to not know what to do again, to do all that stuff again. So yeah, I'm not and an entrepreneur, right? An entrepreneur 99% of the time will fail. Interesting. Curious, who's the older brother? The older brother is my older brother, Hammy. Hammy's the older brother. 11 months between us though, so yeah, we're quite similar, quite alike, quite the same age. But yeah, we're a duo. We're gonna conquer this together. So yeah, world is changing. I think we've done good. They learn from our mistakes. Funny stuff, Bruno. Ibrahim, thank you. Not a problem at all, bro. If you were referencing this for like a hodl perspective, bro, if you were trying to get some confidence to come up a bit higher, I would be looking to break out this descending triangle coming through there. If you can break out of that, if we do see any sort of major runs sort of continue here for Bitcoin, because obviously that's going to bring up the altcoins as well. Bullish, in other words, stay away. Funny. So yeah, you could be basically coming up to this $2.14 zone. If you can get a nice healthy breakout from this zone as well there, interesting stuff interesting stuff indeed. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin, we've actually fallen below this horizontal line now. It's not good. We're actually currently trying to be caught on this 21, which we're actually not being caught very well indeed. We're actually coming down to test this 55 on the 4-hourly as well. Not the end of the world, but guys, if we are going to see any sort of progression like we did see yesterday, we need some validation. We need some either sideways action coming through there, or we're just going to dump off a cliff. It's as simple as that. We need to validate this pump coming through here. Otherwise, it's not going to be a healthy chart pattern. Simple as that, guys. So this is actually what's happening here is healthy. It's very healthy indeed. It's just gonna be interesting to see where we're gonna go. Where we're going to go out this chart pattern coming through here. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see guys. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to be rounding off the stream here, guys. Pretty tired, pretty bad throat. I'm not going to go back to bed because it's too goddamn hot in England to do that. So yeah, I'm probably just going to sit here and trade. But yeah, if you are a new trader, guys, and you are new to the community, we do have a nice Telegram group, a nice community group where we all chat continuously 24/7 all about crypto and about our lives and stuff as well. It's a very nice community we've got going there, around 120 members. So yeah, yeah. Join that if you wanna be part of the community. It's as simple as that. But yeah, in other words, I will see you guys tomorrow morning for another good morning stream. Go work out those movie ideas, bro. Those movie ideas, they're on paper, but I'm not going to be executing any of them for probably years to come, right? Because the budgets are just they're going to be ridiculous, right? And I don't have millions and millions to go fund a movie at this point, right? I will in the future, but not yet, right? So yeah, definitely something to take into consideration for the future there, bro. But yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. I did enjoy this stream, right? Even though I'm ill, I did enjoy it. So yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Thank you all.